no bump up. Alright, and this is double board Omaha, right?
Eric, mics aren't live. Mics aren't live.
Yeah, you want to bomb one or no? Yes, please. Let's do it.
What we doing with bomb pots again? We're doing
300 cap, is that right?
just double board PLO or, yeah, good.
300 cap or no?
Can do it.
Isn't that what they usually do here?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay.
Stand it, stand it. Sure.
You said he's in? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
All right, we're good. Sorry, folks. What are we doing? Things I do know, that this is Peaks Dallas Live on a Sunday on delay. My name's Dan Simone. You can call me the Danimal. And I talk on the microphone about poker plays and poker players and try to have fun. I always do. And it looks like we're playing a $10 PLO bomb pot to start off. There's some familiar faces. I think that one kid in the 8 seat, that's Next Gen Jello. Jack. You don't even have his camera out yet. He might just be playing cards tonight. Let's see how he does. But right now, PLO bomb pots are very fun. Especially when we can see what everyone has. Here we go.
There's a cap you said? $300. Check. Check.
Check.
Hot. She cornered.
All right, we are anticipating some graphics to show up here. There's going to be a lot of rectangles on your screen here in moments, I assume. And we're off to a great start here with cameras and the graphics and a lot of folding in your periphery.
Welcome back.
All right, well, I don't know what to say. I guess I'll talk about the room. Bunch of games going out there right now on Sunday. There's gonna be dinner for free. And there are a couple guys chopping the pot here. Who they are, I don't know. I don't know anymore. All right, there's Nick in the 1 seat. That's Mac in the 2 seat with his Peaky Blinders hat on. A familiar face. Jim is back. One of my favorite players on stream ever, Woodley in the 4 seat. Big Clint B in the 5 seat. Akil in the 6 seat. Beach. I think his first name's Nick. And there's Jello. And then a new face. There's a bunch of new faces. I don't know. Akil. I don't know. Beach. And then a 9 seat is El Padre. That dude. I don't know that dude. We'll see how he does. Still don't have graphics. And Jack has made it $50 with something good, probably.
Yeah, you're good.
Big charts guy. Knows what he's doing. Jim makes the call. So does Clint, and so does Akil. We are going 4 ways to a flop here. For $200, it looks like. What's this flop gonna be? All diamonds. It's slightly improbable that this flop hit anyone too hard. Flopping flushes is not easy. And I'm assuming the action's on Jack, who checks it with 2 players. Scratch that. I think he was last to act. Oh my goodness. Jim did hit that flop pretty hard, and now he's filled up. 9s full of 3s. Here's a half pot bet for 100. Clint really can't continue. But Akil could lose a big pot here. Oh, Clint thinks his 4 might still be good. Akil with the dirty diaper. A 2 would be devastating. Here's a 4th diamond that Jim probably is loving right now. His full house is slightly disguised. He was in first position on the flop and checked his top set of 9s. And he can get paid off by any big flush. But he might, that might be an action killer against Akil's 3 deuce, and the trips do fold. Good fold, Akil.
What a good river, yeah. Ace 3 of clubs.
Now's your time. Now's your chance to get on the TikTok.
Start off for Tim.
Hell yeah. All right, this is Sunday night at Peaks. We play 2-5 on Sundays, and you can straddle to 10 under the gun. Hand 3, we're underway. King Queen in middle position for Jack goes to $40. El Padre makes a call with King 10. Neither connects. With 2 overs and backdoor spades, Jack is putting in the continuation bet. Oh, Padre cannot continue. The first hand for Jello tonight, or first pot. And, I wonder who is going to be our big winner tonight. Out the gate, I would say Woodley probably has an advantage on this type of lineup. He's going to be the loosest, the most aggressive, and have the highest VPIP. Max back here, folding ace-7 of offsuit. And Woodley, late versus late. against a $10 limper in Jim is going to isolate with a very marginal hand here. 10 deuce of clubs. Woodley loves every suited hand. And Big Lick suited for Jim is going to make this call. Out of position. Both players hit small pairs. Woodley's definitely staying aggressive here. But he goes small with his deuce and no backdoor clubs. That's a cool shirt, Jim. I like that. And he folds his sixes. Woodley shows his deuce. Yeah, against a wild, aggressive player like Woodley, I think you're going to have to adjust strategy to make some lighter calls than you might be comfortable with. But it's the fourth hand of the night, and everybody's still going to be making adjustments throughout the game. Let's see what they look like. I will try to spot them.
You gotta win the whole pot though, so if you run it twice with somebody, you gotta win both ends. They don't run it twice.
You don't have to win, right?
You have to win with those dudes too. You have to have one.
You gotta win with it.
You have to have one. Or, yeah, C9, 3, fold. Fold or call.
There's Clint. He plays quite a bit of 5-10 and likes to play on Sundays, but he is never going to limp. These guys limp and see a pot when he's got eights. And Padre flops trip aces and checks it. Woodley donk leading into the pre-flop razor with second pair. He goes small. Does Padre want to just keep trapping here? He's going to try to disguise trip aces. He's got this pot locked up, but his call is going to set off some alarm bells for Woodley. Woodley does make the check now. There's a 4-liner to a 10 out here. And El Padre does not bet that river, but takes home 110 bucks. So on any of these streams, you get on Poker Atlas, there's a phone number. You text the phone number to get in the lineup, and you show up at 6:30 and you get your seat. There was a ton of names on that list tonight, so this 2-5 game has gotten really popular. And we even have kind of a waiting list. So there are some games running out on the main floor that looked really fun also. Yeah, Sunday afternoons are fun here. It's like every game's a fun home game. Yes, Woodley, it's begun. Any 2 cards for Woodley. Oh, Beach. So this is the first time I've seen Beach play. He's friends with Jim. And he's going to 3-bet squeeze from the small blind to 140. Almost 5x. His squeeze worked. Is Beach a big charts guy? Is he a pre-flop charts guy? It sounds fun. I'll see if he is. We'll figure it out. Now we got Eric Hernandez in the box. One of the best to do it Here's another $10 PLO bomb pot for everybody. We'll see if we get graphics on this one. The buy-in structure for this 2-5 game, I believe, is 500 to 1,500. But most weeks, it turns into match the stack. There was a ton of money on this table last Sunday. Some possible quad queens in play and nut flushes. This is one of those diametric boards that in PLO bomb pot that is very likely to get chopped unless someone just has an incredible 4-card scooper. Here's El Padre with trip queens. He checks it and boats up on the top board. So he's got that locked down. Mac has a flush on the bottom. Does anyone else have a flush? No. So, like I said, this is going to get chopped by El Padre unless he can bluff Mac off of his 7-high flush, which in PLO bomb pot is not very strong. And there goes Mac. Woodley with a straight on the bottom and a nut flush draw on top. Probably hangs around. Oh, okay. I see where our graphics got a little iffy. But it doesn't matter now. We know what Woodley has. And these rivers are a possible third queen on the top. Padres less than potting it and gets snap called by the full house of, yep, it's chopping. Woodley got the full house on the bottom board, and Padre has the full house on the top board. And our chip counts are going to be a little off. Half of that pot's supposed to go to Woodley. Of course, his VPIP's up there already, 6 hands in. And we'll be tracking that all night. Okay, Jim open to 50. I take that back. He raised to 25, and Woodley put in the 3-bet to 75. Standard stuff so far. And I wonder what Padre has cold called with. Padre likes to play a suited king for 75 bucks. This could be a fun pot. Jim with top pair second kicker. He's going to check in flow and let Woodley get there immediately and hit Broadway. Woodley is crossing his fingers that he bets into him. He does. Don't think Woodley wants to scare anything off, but he can get called by a lot of good hands and puts the raise in now. But he just min clicks it. 25 over the 2x raise, so a very small raise to not fold out any hands like ace queen that shouldn't be folding. And I wonder if Jim can figure this out. A check on the river is very appropriate after Woodley raised turn. Now Woodley's figuring out how strong Jim could be and how much of a river bet he can make. He goes 500, so he almost pots it. Polarizes deep, decently hard. This is announcing to Jim that I have a nutted hand or a bluff. And Jim now has a pure bluff catcher and makes this call, sees the bad news. I think that check on the flop for Woodley was a... And on to the next hand here at Peaks Dallas Live on a Sunday on delay. Woodley staying aggressive here with fives. Middle position goes to $30. Akil makes a light call. Beach wants to play some pots. And then Nick is about to put the squeeze on with jacks. How big is this going to be? It's just 100. It's on the smaller size. He's going to get definitely a call from Woodley, and then bringing Beach along with King 9. There's a 5 in the window for Woodley. Flops a set immediately. And with that queen on board, Nick is going to check his jacks. I like the fast play from Woodley with the set of fives. Bottom set, he's absolutely getting called by flush draws like Beach has. And with Beach calling behind, Nick might start to get uncomfortable with that queen out there. This is fun. Now Beach has a combo draw, a flush draw, and a straight draw. A gut shot straight draw at that. So if he hits a 6, or clubs, he can take down a big pot. It's tough. You got to think you got an additional 3 outs with those extra 3 sixes. You could possibly have 12 outs. And he's going to just rip this. Wowza. I like the big bluff here with a combo draw. Unfortunately, because we can know what dead cards are out there, he only has 17% equity. And Woodley's never folding a set here. And look at all those dead outs for Beach. He only has 5 live ones.
One sec. Pause action.
That's not one of them. I believe they're going twice. Woodley takes the first board and takes the second board too. And that's our first stacking of the night. Beach ran what he thought was a high equity bluff with the combo draw. And Woodley now with a big stack to work with. I do not anticipate him slowing down at all. King Jack offsuit under the gun is about to run into kings immediately. Padre knows he's got to raise with these kings. I wonder how big this is. It's really big. It's almost 5x, and Jim snap folds King Jack as he should. King Jack in early position is on the lower side of Jim's opening range, as they say. Clint understands the strength of these ace-5 suited hands. And here's kings again. Beach goes to 100. It's a very palatable sizing. Clint definitely has put an ace-5 suited in his 4-bet bluffing range, especially when he opens under the gun. And is this a 4-bet coming in? Yes, it is. I knew it. Goes to 325. You shouldn't have too much of a 5-betting range in position in a 2-5 game. I have not seen Beach play before, and he just put it in earlier for his entire stack, and he's ripping it again, and there's a snap fold. Clint's bluff did not work out. He ran into kings, and that will happen sometimes. Damn, Woodley up 2.5 already? Is that right? I think Beach's chip count is going to be a little funky. Yes, a kill goes to 35 with Jack 8 suited. I like this. Jack puts in the call in the low jack with 7s. Hi, Rosie. Still miss you. Zachary Brinker says Beach goes by the platypus. Why can't players hand card? And we're 4 ways here. Second pair for Woodley. Clint could have squeezed again pre-flop. Top 2 pair for a kill. That's a really nice flop when you raise with Jack 8 in early position, but he is going to get a call by Woodley with second pair. Kill doesn't slow down at all. He actually does the little accordion flick. 175 is a healthy bet. Woodley susses out the strength and folds. Pretty standard fold, I think. There are a couple flush draws out there and a lot of straight draws, but King 8 just isn't that strong of a hand. We're on to the next one. I've already seen a couple decent pots. Another big hand for Padre. The $10 straddle's on, and Padre goes to 40. And even super out of position, Woodley's going to try to take down a pot with ace. Scratch that. Queen 6 offsuit. And he flops nothing. And more or less just lit 40 bucks on fire. Top pair, top kicker for Padre puts a bet in and takes down another small pot. We have the $10 straddle on, so we have a couple limps from Padre and Mac. The 7 deuce game must be on right now because Clint is raising with it. This could, oh goodness, Clint running into kings again, 3 hands later. And that look over from Clint is interesting. Checking your opponent's stack that just 3-bet you to 230 with 7 deuce is kind of a funny move. I wonder how big the prize money is for winning the 7 deuce game. I believe it would be $25 from each person. So if you're just tuning in, oh, look at that catered dinner from Son of a Butcher. Real good sliders for free tonight. Clint's thinking through this.
Y'all doing okay?
How are you? Doing great. Thanks. And this is unusual. You typically don't see a 7 deuce calling. Ooh. Oh, buddy. This is a dream flop for Clint, and I think he's going to donk lead into kings. Possibly capture some fold equity if Akil has a hand like ace king that doesn't go with it. Or induce a jam with aces and kings. Oh, Akil just calls the 250. This 6 of hearts is a bad card for Clint. Akil just has 550 left. A half pot sized bet. Max pressure from Clint. He still has equity to hit a flush, but he has 3 dead outs, and Akil's figured this out and realizes he cannot fold. Oh boy. Clint ran a giant bluff with 7 deuce and did not get there. And cost himself $1,100. Going Akil's way. Hell yeah. Okay. That's extremely fun way to do a 7 deuce game. I applaud Clint for the gusto. Pure bravery to donk lead into your 4-better. Very unorthodox, very creative. It didn't work out. Your opponent had kings. That will happen. And I don't think at any point in that hand Clint was going to get a kill off of pocket kings. If Clint had just open ripped the flop, a kill calls. If Clint goes with a check raise on the flop, a kill calls and all in either way. I guess if Clint went with the check raise on the flop, they could have gone twice. Hey, but now he's got jacks. And this could be a spot to finally win a pot for Clint. I mean, not finally. It's we're like 10 hands in. He goes to 125. Is Queen 6 offsuit Woodley's favorite hand or something? All right, this could be fun. Clint definitely wants to put a C-bet in 3 ways. He should be getting called by Mac a high percentage of times. Top pair, top kicker. He knows he shouldn't fold yet. Woodley definitely can. And this is a fun thing that happens with Woodley when he has a big stack. The flush draw gets there and Clint can check back. Now with 4 clubs out on there, this river goes check, check. And a decent little redemption hand for Clint. He gets almost $400 back after his big bluff. So that's nice. This is Peaks Dallas Live. Doing a little reset. We're on delay. My name's Dan. I'm going to have a buddy joining me here shortly. But this has already been pretty action-packed for a 2-5 game. They usually are. This is a pretty hot deck already. A kill's up almost 1,000. Couple guys stuck 1,000-ish. I wonder how their styles are going to change based on their chip stacks. Little graphic lag here, but this is shaping up to be another giant pot. There's 250 in this pot already. And we're flying blind. For now, I think Woodley was the pre-flop raiser. He's got a continuation bet. A kill makes a fold. And, yeah. Yes, this will happen. Apologies, everybody. This could catch up here in a second. We'll see. Oh, wow. I think somebody raised and Woodley put in the call. Was this a check raise by Beach here? Yes, it must have been. And now it goes 325 and Woodley lays it down. Oh, that's a fat pot to Woodley with a mystery hand. And he's already chipping back up. After his bluff jam earlier that stacked him. I love it when new faces get into this game. Players I've never seen play in my life. And they sit down and run a giant bluff in the first 10 hands. They usually fight back and get back to even pretty quickly. Okay. Oh, here we go. Padre with just a pair of 10s. Clint shows a pair of 3s. Oh, thanks for sharing the stream link on your socials, Jello. Shout out to Next Gen Poker. It's been a while since we've gotten them on the stream. Well, here goes Jack just making a call against Woodley with Queen Jack of Hearts. Nick gonna fold out 3s. Decided he's not deep enough to set mine, and I'm gonna agree with him. And Mac makes a light call with Big Lick. I'm actually not crazy about that name anymore. Hello. Jello Man flopping trips. Can he get any value? He's going to trap with them. King Queen gets here again. Woodley has a queen. So he's got a gut shot for a chop. And the little trap that Jack has laid here is working out pretty well already. Woodley bet 100 into him. Oh, and they both get there. They both have Broadway with a queen. And an unfortunate ending to this hand for Jack. He did not want to chop here. And he chops with Queen 5 offsuit. They're chopping up max money. Jack made 30 bucks. It's not nothing, folks. The V-pips are forming into shape with a bigger and bigger sample size. Woodley at the top of the chart and Nick at just 5% of hands played. That is 1 hand in 20. We're on hand 18. And this is a monster hand to Woodley. King 9 offsuit will raise from any position. Getting a couple callers. Padre, Queen Jack. That could be pretty good on the button. We will see.
Once or twice. Okay, gotcha.
Padre does flop top pair here. Yeah, let's be aggressive. Padre puts out 75 and gets a call from Woodley with a gut shot. That could be a scary card for Padre. King, queen straights get there. Flush draws get there. He does check back. Woodley hits a 9. Blocks king, queen. And this goes check, check. Padre picks up another pot. They've all been decent sized too, so I think that's 4 now, and Padre could be up about 800 bucks. Possibly, we'll see. I actually don't remember. Yeah, I think he bought in for 1,000. I anticipate Akil to raise here. He goes 5x to 50. If this is the new opening size, I love it. Let's play big pots, boys. And this time, Nick decides to shove with 6s. He folded out pocket 3s earlier, but is going to go with 6s for a giant 3-bet size to over almost 11 times the bet size. I mean, this is a decent way to pick up $100 with 6s. I wonder if we'll be putting on the nit game at any point tonight. This is the type of move you'd expect to happen during a nit game. Oh, that? Yeah, sure.
Are they doing a nit game? Okay, not yet.
I'm getting word from graphics that we will be putting the nit game on at some point, and that should be fun. But as the short stack for Nick, I don't hate the giant raise there. You could get called and do a flip and stack up, or you could make $100 and have a little bit more room to maneuver with, stack depth wise. Hell yeah, Akil is staying aggressive. Folding out a ton of hands to Mac on the button, who has 6s and makes a call. Woodley with trash again. He's going to be playing most any 2 cards. Fun, big, high flop, rainbow, all the Broadway cards, a lot of paint, as they say, and second pair for Akil is worth a C-bet. Woodley can hit a queen. There are 2 left. And here it trips for Akil. He's not going to size up to 150, and this should do the trick, and Woodley probably needs to fold. There it is. And $130 to Akil, who's now up almost $1,000. I was wrong. Padre's up almost 5. And Akil's putting the $10 straddle on. So this is now effectively playing like a 2-5-10 game if the straddle is going to be on quite a bit. Charts-wise, Jack is getting a little bit out of his comfort zone in under the gun +2, which is MP1 with Queen Jack offsuit. Does Woodley squeeze with 7s? He does not. He just makes the call. Matt could have put in a 3-bet pre-flop also. We're going 4 ways. All right. Pretty decent for Jack. 4 ways a little scary, but he's already been checked to by 2 players. And Mac folds out. So Jack is still in position and gets called by 7s, which is perfect. A gut shot straight draw for a kill also puts the call in. Jack's going to have to dodge a few little cards. That's one of them he needed to dodge because a kill now binks a gut shot inside straight draw. And he's not wasting any time, just puts the bet in. A kill was the under the gun straddler for $10. And I heard this phrase recently that this pair of jacks has shriveled up a little bit. Jack had an open-ended straight draw too and makes a good fold. What a read. What a great fold. Jack had not that much equity and was actually drawing to a chop. So a lot of the straights, well, there's only 3. The straights that Akil had there, Queen King was dominating. Well, he would have chopped with that if Jello had gotten there on a river with his open-ended straight draw on the turn. Sorry, this might be difficult to follow, and I might just bail on this line of thought. And now with the suited connector under the gun, Jello is just limping, which always gets my radar going when Jack limps under the gun. He's always capable of 3-betting against a raiser after limping. But no one raised this time, and this is a completely limped pot 4 ways. And Woodley just flops top 2. Puts the raise in immediately. Jack doesn't even have to think about these incredible folds. I mean, second pair there against a raise isn't that crazy of a fold. It's actually probably standard, I think. Let's see what the chat's doing. Hand 23. LA 1017. I mean, I'm starting to think you're just doing a bit. You're in Naples, Italy, and you were in Singapore yesterday, and like Tokyo the day before. Can anyone bounce around that much? But yeah, thanks for the shout out. Appreciate that. I missed a whole hand. Sorry, folks. Look at that VPIP for Woodley. 69%. Nice. Nick with 8. Gotta get that up, buddy. Suited ace for Padre goes to 15. Jim's been a little card dead. Woodley plays any 2 cards. And he even puts in the 3-bet to 60 with 4s. Akil cold calls the 3-bet on the button. And we're going 3 ways. These pots are bloated. I love it. Wow. Woodley, you're running pretty well, buddy. If you're going to 3-bet with 4s, you couldn't ask for a better flop. Unless you flop quads or a set, obviously. $100 into 170 or 180 should fold both of these hands out, yeah. And he shows 4s. All right. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you, pal. All right, look at this. We got 2 guys that are pretty stuck. Wonder if they turn up the aggression, get a little laggier. Laggy stands for loose aggressive. And here is a hand for Jim to play for sure. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be crazy about having Woodley directly to my left. And Jim has already paid Woodley off once. 10-3 offsuit is not a good hand. And it's Padre who flops the top set. Jim c-bets small with a gut shot straight draw. Woodley calls. Padre calls. And there's 2 pair for Padre. One would think it's give up time for Jim facing 2 players with a gut shot straight draw. But he's representing a big queen, at least. Possibly some queen 10. Padre is never folding. In fact, he's check raising. This is just a bummer for Jim. All of his jacks are live. Does he have the implied odds to make a call here? He decides against it. Padre shows the queen 4 offsuit. Padre's running really well. Calling raises with queen 4 offsuit. Do not let that tilt you, Jim. You want folks in there with queen 4 offsuit. And sometimes they hit 2 pair, and that's just part of the game. Hand 26 for everyone. Got some limps. Jack cannot limp that. Goes to 50. Good, healthy size. Gets a call from Woodley. And Beach. Out of position, yes. Yes, that's the fold. This could be a full double up for Jack if we see clubs. Club, club, club. Oh, yes. Let's go. Christ almighty. What a fantastic flop for Jack Jello, next gen Jello. The nut flush draw and the combo draw. Oh, sweet, sweet baby Jesus. Hiya. A little flush over flush situation. He just rips. Oh no. Oh, Woodley, that is a giant jam. He's only getting called by better. Possibly some like sets of kings. Yeah. The sets call. Pocket kings, pocket tens, pocket sixes are in there too, I guess. Unfortunately for Woodley, Jack has it. The nutted variety of clubs. Yeah, we saw our first flush over flush tonight, and a full double up for Jello Man. Way to go, Jack. And just like that, Jack is our chip leader with 2.7K. Woodley down to about 16. Wow, that's a bad eyesight. That is 2,500. Still got plenty to deal with. 2,400. Yeah, if I'm Clint sitting right behind Woodley, I'd be 3-betting more often than usual, and King 9 is a perfectly good candidate. Nick's gonna play a pot with 7s. Woodley should really be folding that, but he could hit a home run. Woodley completely misses. Clint's got second pair. He can rep all the good aces as the pre-flop 3-better. And this should take it down. Yeah, even multi-way, I'd say with second pair here, if I get checked to in position, I really like a bet there. If you get called, yeah, there's a decent amount of aces in Nick's range and Woodley's range. And then you can just shut down, I guess. Couple different ways you could go if you're Clint, but I think I just lean towards the stay aggressive type of style, especially these days. When I've been out here post-stream drunk punting as often as possible. So come on down to Peaks Dallas Live and get some of my money. Because that's all I've been doing recently. All right, Mac. Woodley with a real hand here. He was in the straddle. He had 8s. Gut shot from Mac. He checks.
How much is a seat 9 buying back in?
Oh, my. Oh, wow. Oh, I just took a peek at the other screen that's in real time with just the action tracking computer. Stick around, because in about 15 minutes, something big happens. That's a tease ahead. A little forward programming. This is Peaks Dallas Live. I'm on delay. My name's Dan Simone. On delay.
$10. So,
Aha! A kill with aces. Does anyone have anything? Oh, Padre. Okay. Wow. Okay. A kill open to 15 with aces. And Padre getting out of line here. Goes to $80 with the suited computer. And gets his hand caught in the cookie jar immediately. This is a pretty healthy 4-bet. And that'll do it.
It got some of the cards from the top, but unfortunately. Yeah. It just, it's tough.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
The system just won't allow me to win.
V-Pip's V-Pip. Woodley's V-Pip at 72. Nick's at 10. You have to get that up, buddy. 10 is low. 30 hands in. Padre really liked Queen 7 of spades. Does he like Jack 7 as much? The $10 straddle's on. I'd like to see a raise here from Jim, which he does make. Jack 10 hearts on the button is really pretty. This is absolutely... Oh, goodness. Pocket aces for Clint. He's going to put the squeeze on for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. 185. There's some dead money in there. Sized up a little bit. And with 1.5 back, Jim is supposed to call this 3-bet. Could make an adjustment here because Clint could be perceived on the tighter side, even though we can see him make 4-bet bluffs with ace-5 suited. Sort of price is Woodley getting? 145 into 285? All right. It's almost getting 2-1. He needs 33% equity. He's nowhere close. He's got 14. And Jim folded some hearts too, so Woodley is not going to work out on this loose call with King 5 of hearts. Interesting. That's a really small C-bet size. Oh, this could get Woodley in trouble now. No, not the king on the turn. Clint was the pre-flop 3-better to a big sizing. I anticipate him sizing up at least half pot. Goes to 350. Woodley has a very weak king. A king that really shouldn't be in here. I wonder what Woodley is putting Clint on. Jim is kicking himself because he would have turned a straight that would have won a massive pot. Clint's going 3 streets of value with aces and just rips it. Clint's natural bluffs are like ace jack of clubs, ace 5, ace 4 of clubs that does this. I don't know if you're Woodley, you would really find the frequency of how often that Clint goes 3 streets with ace queen. Clint absolutely have sets of queens and sets of kings in this spot. Woodley blocks one of the sets of kings. There's only 2 combos of that left.
What did 60?
I think Woodley just got himself in a little bit of trouble making this call pre-flop. I think there's spots to turn down the looseness pre-flop, and that might have been one of them. This looks incredibly strong from Clint, going 3 streets in this sizing scheme, as I heard them say on YouTube once, is kind of perfect and geometric. He set up his turn bet size to have basically a pot size bet left on the river, and is putting Woodley in quite the blender. I just don't think you find enough bluffs that Clint has here. I mean, Clint could even just have a like 9-10, 8-9. Those could be in a 3-bet squeezing pre-flop range. I mean, hell, Woodley, like Ace King even does this. And you are not beating Ace King. Our first long tank of the night, and it's one of the biggest pots we've played. $2,500. Woodley's really kicking himself at this point. You're getting 2-1. You have to be good 1 every 3 times in this spot. Some would say you have to find at least 3-1 bluffs to value. I think that's, you know what? I'm not going to say stuff like that. If you're like counting up the combos, he needs to have more than, Clint needs to have like 40% bluffs to 60% value range or something like that. That actually is getting a little too advanced for me. I know when I'm out of my element, and I heard it on like Carrot Corner or something. I hear a lot of things that I try to regurgitate, and probably wrong. But wow, Woodley is still in the tank in this spot. I think he turned over a king. Ends up making the right fold. Clint does not show aces. I think he told Woodley that he'll see it in 15 minutes. But biggest pot of the night was a decently interesting spot. You have a player on the snugger side in Big Clint who is now about halfway unstuck. And then a loose aggressive player like Woodley that was a little too loose in that spot. I think in that pre-flop configuration, you just fold out King 5 of hearts. But Woodley has his own high variance style and a very good player that wins a lot. And might have thought that king was good there. Or he must have, being in the tank for a good 2-ish minutes. Oh, thanks, chat. What up, phony? All right, back to the action. I think this limped around to Clint, who has Jackson made it $80 and has gotten 3 callers. God, we're off to another huge pot. This is amazing. Small cards, disconnected rainbow. Isn't phasing Clint at all. Puts the 3-bet into 125 and gets called by the Padre. El Padre is Spanish for the Padre. And Woodley's even making a call here. He's got backdoor spades. Now he doesn't. But now he has a gut shot straight draw. Woodley does, and is trying to hit a home run here.
Doing okay?
Thank you. Wow, this is big brave Clint right now. I want to say that turn is not good for him. Like 5-4 gets there. His villains have more of the sets, you would assume. But Clint's just going to keep firing and sizes up to 350. Padre's not giving Clint credit for an overpair. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unusual for an overpair to double barrel this turn. Thank you, Amber. Woodley would have gotten there. Like, Woodley's 4-deuce would have made a straight. And now there's a 4-liner out there, 2 of 4. I don't know what to say at this point. Does Clint really just have the best read in the world? Or is he turning jacks into a bluff?
Yep. Yeah,
Is Clint kind of a wizard? Does he know exactly where he is? Like all the time? And is he about to get paid off by ace-7? I don't really know how Clint could have a read that his opponent doesn't have like 2 pairs at some decent frequency, at least. Clint probably would have gotten raised at some point, either flop or turn, if Padre had flopped a set or turned a set. Clint pays attention to everything, and he definitely saw El Padre check raise a big hand earlier. So there's more passive line, and he does get paid off with jacks. Damn, Clint. Damn. I mean, I don't think he was turning jacks into a bluff there. I honestly think he just had a read. Like, okay. So if Clint could put Padre on like 8s and 9s too. Like 8-9 gets there. There's a 4-liner to a 4. He loses to all 2 pairs and sets. Just a brave ass jam on the river, and he knew. I think he knew he was good. Clint's turning into a local legend. He's definitely played more 5-10 than anyone at this table, and not unfamiliar. That's a double negative. Very familiar with big pots and knows how to navigate big pots. That was another huge one. What was that? Like 3? Now Clint's our big stack. And he's up like 1,500. Damn. All right, let's see if we get graphics on this bomb pot. My guess is no. The computer has been struggling with bomb pots tonight. I'd rather not play them. A lot of people love bomb pots. Let me hear your thoughts in the chat. Yeah, this is Peaks Dallas Live. My name's Dan Simone. I'm on delay for game integrity. Here at Peaks, every game's like a fun home game. I swear by that. I'll go to the grave on that. This place is half a bar, social club. We got all kinds of games. You can see it down in that little scroll or a little ticker. Cheapest bar you've ever been to in your life. $2 beers, all the good ones, IPAs and stuff too. $5 liquor drinks and shots. And most nights, everyone's having a pretty fun time. Our sweetheart proprietors, Eric and Danielle. Eric, the provider. Danielle, boss lady. Provide dinner most nights for all of us degenerate poker players that don't cook. What? Don't call somebody. It's fine. Oh, and lest we forget, this is a non-profit organization, small business. And everything goes to children's cancer research or hospitals. Saints run this place. But yeah, we're looking at some fun magic rectangles. What does that little card protector say? Anyway, that's one of our new dealers here. Doing a great job. This bomb pot basically checked through to the river. And it's going to get chopped. There's a bunch of graphics that don't matter anymore. No worries. Padre has bought back in. Black's in the back. And look at that stack for Clint now. Jim is trying to be patient. Looking a little bored. Bin card dead. That'll happen. And those three dudes have to sit in front of Woodley.
C4 is 1475 total, right? C4 is 1475 total. I know. Okay, and then we got C9 with how much? 3230 about.
Don't have any graphics, but Woodley's in another pot. That's not surprising. There's Amber. One of our fantastic bartendresses. Tendresses? Good one, Robert. I pretty much agree with you. Nick hasn't gone to Showdown once. That's all right. That's fine. Jim makes it 15 with King Jack offsuits, getting some calls. Oh, and very aggressively, a kill goes to 125. That is an enormous 3-bet. He does have ace king. There's some dead money in there. He is not getting called by anyone. He takes it down. $50 is $50. You got to play this one, Nick. Those are pretty. He is going to raise. How big? Oh, he goes to 30. 6 times the big blind. This never really phases Woodley. Oh, and he's got ace queen. Yeah. Oh, Nick has not had very many hands to play, and when he does, he runs into a hand that dominates him. Yucky. He's a 2-to-1 dog. You'd really like to hit clubs. That could be cool. That's an uncomfortable flop for ace jack of clubs. Wrong color, as they say. And Woodley does flop a queen here. It was a little more than half pot, and Nick's gone. Still hasn't been to Showdown. All right. Max just limps this time with the ace-9 of hearts. Oh, a kill raised with 8s, and Jello just 4 bets with jacks on the button. All right, a kill, let's go. He's going to hold on with 8s. Oh, God. Oh, Jello, not like this. Oh, a kill flops the full house and just fires out 1/3. Oh, this is going to confuse the hell out of anyone. Oh, I have a terrible feeling, folks. Down in my gut. Oh, God. That is like probably the worst card in the deck. Now Jack fills up 2. Oh, I could see this getting all in. His alarm bells are going off. And 400 on the turn. It's, yeah. Hey, buddy. You can't fold with a full house. 7's full of jacks. But this is just bloodbath territory. And, I mean, Akil's got a pot-sized bet left. He might just put it in. There's the shove.
This guy here.
Let's count how many hands that Jack is feasibly losing to.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Nate?
Hey, man.
Good to see you, bud. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, he's calling.
He's just a crying call and just ridiculous. What a cooler. Can you ever possibly get away from this?
I'm sticky, so I'd never get away from this.
No, there's like 3 combos that Jack loses to. There's somehow quad 7s, like
8-7.
8-7, 6-7 suited that calls a 4-bet somehow. Pocket 8s is like 2 combos. I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess. But it's just like one of the things, just like, you've never played with a kill before. He could be doing that with 9s or 10s got
Yeah,
there.
which is probably more of the very reason to fold, just because you haven't played with him for a while. Or if you want to call and look him up and then see how he plays, and that's good enough too. But
You take that into account when deciding whether to fold, just like how much information you have on a guy.
yeah, but with the lack of information,
Yeah, that's
probably
smart.
more. It's
Yeah.
probably more less variance to just fold. But on the other hand, you can, if you look him up, you're gonna see how he plays on the flop.
Yeah.
How he bets and checks and all that stuff. So
He donklet.
either way,
He
doesn't
played it
matter,
very
so.
straightforward. A
Yeah.
kill, I'd love it. Like, the 4-bet from Jello is just a big overpair a lot of the times, and he donk-led into the 4-better on an 8-7-7 board.
Jacks 3 bets, 7-2, and he gets 4 people.
Yeah, the 7-deuce game is on.
Oh, it is?
If you win, if you show down your hand and you win the pot with 7-deuce, everybody owes you $25.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you know what the flop? Oh, he's shoving. Jack just went all in. He shoved.
Yay! Yay, Jello!
I think he's on a little bit.
I think that's tilty as hell.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit tilted.
And they can hear me from the other, behind the wall. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I don't even know what he has or what the flop is. Oh, is this still pre-flop?
Maybe. We've had a little bit of computer lag tonight. But he's jamming it in here. And gets a call from Mac. I'm
Mac
very
on 8-7?
surprised by that call.
That's an ambitious call.
Do you think Mac is picking up on the
He's probably
tiltiness?
tilty, but at the same time, he's like, I like 8-7 suited. I'm gonna call this.
It's pretty. I like it. I mean, Woodley's a maniac, but 3 ways he's got to know he's just absolutely crushed.
I mean,
He's got a cracker.
he's not getting bad odds. So, at 5-6, you're thinking maybe the other guys just have high cards.
Well, our
all have.
our graphics hadn't caught up yet. Jack is all in.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's turned quite red.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay. Oh okay. That makes sense.
Oh, we see a flop now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they can't call this something. Well, he is.
Woodley's in there too. All right.
He's calling out the gutter.
Who is this giant pot gonna go to?
El Padre's got it. Okay, ace-8. So, I have my money on
All right. Graphics are catching
Jack.
up.
He's gonna get a deuce. I know he's gonna get a deuce. That'll be awesome.
You got your money on next gen Jack?
I got Jack. He's getting a deuce, baby.
I mean, Woodley usually pulls these
he's
spots
so
out.
running dead right now. Pretty much. Get a deuce.
Is Padre also in there with 8?
Hey, say.
We have like a 4-way all in. All right, Sundays have gotten pretty dumb. Dumb in a good way. Fun, dumb, crazy.
And what's the buy-in for this?
500 to 1500.
Okay.
I'm kind of surprised you don't get in these lineups.
Yeah.
All right, what's going to take to get you in these lineups?
You staking me. No.
Oh, Mac picks up clubs.
Oh, nice. So he's not drawn dead. So.
He's got his kicker crushed though.
But he's not going anywhere.
And we haven't seen a river yet. He picks up a side pot.
But you can't get a 7. Well.
Oh, Padre wins this entire pot.
Nice. Just with the ace-8.
With just top pair, top kicker.
Hey,
we love the spaz out by Jack with 7 deuce. That 7 deuce game, it'll get you, man. Sometimes it goes wrong.
Have you ever had a VPIP of 75%? And if
Never.
You had,
no. I played on the stream one time because we had some no-shows and we needed to fill up the game. And I was incredibly proud because I was at 50% all night.
Oh.
Yeah, I just played.
Oh my gosh,
I played the loosest.
I'm proud of you, man.
I played the loosest I ever had in my entire life for the stream.
Yeah.
For the good of the game. And I lost $2,700 that night.
Oh, well, I'm proud of you for actually having a 50.
I mean, we turned it into 5-10 after the stream was over, and I got flush over flushed.
I did a stream.
I had to bluff catch in some weird spots that turns out they had it. Yeah.
I did a stream once, and I was proud of this. I had 31% VPIP, and then throughout the whole night, I actually increased it to 42, and I'm so happy about
That's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, on streams, everybody, you want to show off.
That, yeah.
Not show off. You just want to get in there and mix it up.
You're a crazy Texan, and you love to play.
I love to gamble.
Yes.
Even though I don't.
No, you don't. You like to try to play fundamental, solid GTO poker.
Let's play solid poker and
I'm just thinking in the back of my
win.
head, I'm like, you're so lame.
Yeah. I feel very lame on the stream if I'm folding this hand right now.
Yeah. What, 7-5 off? Come on, man. You're on the button.
All right. We've got something happening. I know that Clint has
plus
kings.
1, yeah, 15. So it seems that's a normal, right? That's a normal.
Oh, yeah. When the straddle's not on, that's our standard open.
3x. Okay.
Yeah.
Straddle's on the button or under the gun usually?
You can only straddle under the gun.
Okay. And you can
but
go 10 or
you could
20.
put the double on or the triple. I've seen the quadruple on.
Really? For
Yeah.
under the gun, so quadruple would be the 20. Okay, well, really 20. So 2, 5, 20. Okay.
Oh, no. You can go 2, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80.
Oh, I thought you meant okay.
Yeah. It can if you want.
Are they all live straddles?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I actually don't think we have any straddle restrictions on this game, except you can't do it on the button.
Oh.
Mac just called with 9s pre-flop, and Clint went 3 streets with aces earlier, and he's probably going to go 3 streets again. Mac has not folded 9s yet.
Can I have a beer? Dos Equis?
I think we're out of Dos Equis.
Another.
We have Corona, Modelo.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
I'll have a beer with you, bud.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're my friend.
Mac's playing. Good to see you, old pal. Clint puts in a bet on the river and gets called by 9s.
Yeah,
And Mac
that's
is playing with cash money.
That a loose call. You probably didn't believe him, so take it. Clint's been mixing stuff up in order for him to be called like that. So that's good.
He actually hasn't.
He hasn't mixed
He
it
didn't
up?
have to show down these aces that he went 3 streets with.
Oh, well, that makes it.
Yeah.
That's not going to.
It's not
be
going to
a
really
bluff.
change anything. But, God, Clint is so good at just knowing where he is and getting max value from, just sizing schemes, just max value. Like, he got... Anyway, I'll tell you.
Have you ever went 3 streets of a bluff? Where
Yeah.
You 3-bet, called, bet. Really?
Have I ever tripled off?
Triple, yeah. Or triple barreled. That's better.
Yeah.
Just on a bluff? Okay. I would love to see that.
It's not that...
Well, you did that against me with ace-4, but I folded on the flop because I was like, this guy has aces.
You'll never forget. You'll never forget that.
And then you gave me a hug, and I went, fuck off me.
I haven't done it that many times, but it is a fun move. All right, Jello's back. I don't know how we don't have a chip runner in there. All right.
Clint raises under gun with to 20. Takes 10 spades. That's a standard raise under the gun. So did Beach just call? Oh
No.
Okay.
That's a 3-bet with
Yeah,
ace king. Oh, and Mac. Mac's got 725.
Oh, you have that space. Oh, thank you very much.
You're the best. Thank you, Amber.
So
Oh, we do have dose.
yeah.
Oh, Mac. This is looking
Oh, Mac
slightly
just went all
tilty.
in.
He's gonna rip.
Wait, did he?
He just rebought for
Okay,
7.
that's what I was about to ask. I was like, I didn't see.
We don't know what's happening with all the money right now.
And they're using hundreds on the table, huh?
I guess.
That's cool.
But a giant rip, a giant all-in shove from Mac
Are they going once?
with ace queen and is dominated.
Well, he can get 3 or 4. Oh well, no.
Beach takes the first
Also, they
one.
went twice. Okay. So probably the ace king guy Beach. He probably thought maybe he had maybe a pocket pair.
Yeah, Beach. I mean, Mac needs to hit a queen real bad. He had more outs, but
It does feel good if you have ace king. Someone goes all in with like ace jack or ace queen. And
Oh,
they
it's
flip it over and you're
amazing.
like, oh, thank God, you know.
it's like best case scenario.
I've had some times where I've had that, and I'm going on and I'm like, this is gonna be jacks or queens, and they're like, no, I got ace jack. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Thank God. All right, this game is getting really fun, actually. Not to sound so surprised, it usually does, but there's some fun-ass things happening.
There's a lot of action.
And I got my buddy Nate here with me.
Hello.
Hello. We're at Peaks Dallas Live on delay. Sunday night 2-5. If you're tuning in, we appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe because apparently that helps us with the YouTube stuff.
Okay.
Akil's got King 10.
At the very end of the night, who do you think is going to be the main winner?
Clint.
I got Woodley.
You got Woodley?
I got Woodley.
Woodley's going to storm back.
He's storming back.
Go on a huge run.
Yes. Storming back like Normandy. So. let's
Nice.
go. He's down, isn't he?
Yeah, he got flush over flushed
Oh, that's
earlier against Jack.
Oh, okay.
God, what a cooler Jack was in. I think you can. God, I don't know if you can fold Jacks there.
But
Hey, top 2 for Woodley. This will happen sometimes.
hey,
When you play any 2.
that's right, baby.
That's right, baby.
Oh, now.
Oh, he gets kind of.
Yeah, well, he's kind
No.
of getting counterfeit,
Yeah.
but he's only losing the 9s plus. But still, I mean, someone can still have a 9. Oh, now it can.
God, Akil just counterfeits his 2 pair.
That's a blocker bet, kind of. Oh, that's actually a good raise.
I like
that.
the raise,
I like the
Akil.
raise too, and he gets snap called. Wow, that's a great raise.
I know. He gets called by an 8. Fantastic. It looks like Woodley's giving him some proppers.
He probably his bet probably showed that he was a little bit weak, and showed that he didn't have a 3. So he's like, okay, since he doesn't have a 3,
Yeah.
I think I'm good. So I'm gonna raise it up for max value.
Oh, hell yeah. Akil's a good tipper, too. That's nice. And it looks like we lost Mac. But there's good games out on the main floor, and I think we've got like
I'm gonna commentate.
we've got a
for that.
list.
Oh yeah, actually they got a shit ton of people on that list.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
Oh.
I think Sunday night's 2-5 stream has been our most popular
Is
one.
this hosted by
like the biggest
anybody, or
list.
is it just a regular Sunday stream?
You know, the first Next Gen were the first guys to host the Sunday stream.
Okay.
They were Jack, Jello, and Rosie came in. We're like, we got some influencer friends in town.
Sure. Oh, I saw that.
It was like the
Clint,
first Sunday we ever did.
Like
It was like Funky Punts and
Sethi
Cairo.
I remember I watched a lot of clips from Sethi, and I like Sethi's short clips, and then Casino King, and I actually like Casino King as well. He's very aggressive. So.
Oh, he's way too aggressive. That kid's a
He's
maniac.
balanced. He plays balance. Like when he has kings, he's so aggressive on the flop and all that stuff. When he has 9 deuce, and he wants to just get out of line, he plays the same way.
Yeah.
So.
This is a cool. This is a cool thing. Beach turned the wheel, shows it, and overbet the river, and takes down a little pot. Clint's got a monster stack in a 2-5 game. He almost has 1,000 big blinds. Good lord.
Wait, who's our main guy? Clint? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Clint in the 5 seat.
Oh, I still got Woodley. Do you know if all the next gen people are they still living in Dallas, Texas, or are they?
Jello and Rosie still live in Dallas.
Okay, is Frankie in Vegas now?
Frankie's in Vegas,
Okay.
expecting his first child with Kitty.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow!
it's amazing. Mazel tov.
Oh, congrats. So, because the last time I heard, they were dating.
Yeah,
They were just dating. So, well, good for him.
I remember he came back and played that Thursday Patrick's game. You might have been there.
I was.
And he had just gotten back from Vegas.
Yeah, I was playing.
And then there was the rumors going around that he and Kitty got together after that stream he was on in Vegas.
Well, that was the only thing I thought. I was like, oh, they went on a date.
It was great. It was amazing.
Because I think they have a clip on it where, hey, if you lose this hand,
Yeah,
you go on a date with me, and then, hey, boof, they're having a kid.
incredible. Love to see it. Poker players smashing. All right. Woodley's sticking around with King High.
Yeah, it's not good.
I don't know if we haven't seen a kill bluff tonight. There's a full house on the board.
I would just overbet this just because, I mean.
How did this pot get so big?
Yeah, he's overbetting this, I think. Yeah, no, it's about, what, 550?
This is that
yeah.
value
That's a value bet.
type of
Yeah.
size.
Woodley should fold this. He's not. Come on, Woodley. Don't be sticky.
You basically got to try to make it look like you're bluffing
Yes,
someone off a
that's it.
chop.
Yeah.
Woodley makes the right read.
I was like, don't do this.
Sometimes it's just not worth it.
If it did bet like 200.
Damn, Kill's running really hot.
And he's
VPIP 54. It's great.
Clarence 4,400, so you start 1,500, so what, he's up 19?
These
29.
counts could be slightly off tonight because all of this cash moving around.
Sure.
We actually have to like manually input that stuff.
Okay.
This looks really probably pretty accurate. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Jack is not. Jack is not even.
Jack got stacked.
Jack is stuck at least 1,000. It's because we took him out of the game and put him back in. So someone has 1,000 extra bucks in their pot.
I don't know.
It's actually not that hard to graphically mess up the chip counts.
So other than commentating, you been playing a lot or what?
Not as much as I used to, obviously.
Yeah,
But I play after the streams.
Okay.
And
Well, you can play
usually I've had some drinks.
Okay.
And so these last couple weeks I've been punting pretty hard.
Okay.
And Tommy Ho has a lot of my money right now.
Yeah.
And
Tommy's a good player. Yeah.
yeah, I paid him off too. I couldn't fold aces that drunk. I'm really proud of myself.
So many tastes right now.
I'm really proud of myself, dude. Thanks for bringing it up.
No problem. I want to bring up past memories.
I realize that I probably need to go back to my old ways of being nittier than I have been. All right, Jim Rivers trip aces. I do have way more fun.
Sure.
I remember
That's good.
You remember how I used to play early days.
Hey, it was fun.
I was very patient. I'm not very patient anymore.
But you said when you played, you were on a heater. Like you were on a 6-7 month heater.
I mean, that too.
Oh. But now you probably said, oh, the variance has actually leveled out.
Yes, yeah. Akil makes a good fold. Folds a jack here.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm on a huge heater right now, like for the past 3 or 4 months. It's been,
Hell yeah.
it's been really good right now. So
Here, tell me off mic. How much you got?
30.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to hear that.
Yeah. So
That was my summer 2 summers ago. It was like 3 months of a sun run.
yeah, I'm just thinking in the back of my head, and I'm like, this month could be the month.
To give it all back.
Yeah.
El Padre's in here with King 10. I love how aggressive Akil has been. I've never seen him play in my life. He's running really well, but yeah, Ace King 8 off in the cutoff is worth an open, but this time it could get him in trouble. His king is outkicked pretty decently. Brick turn is bad. He's going to keep firing at this.
Well, even if it pairs up, El Padre wins. So, yep, El Padre still wins this.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's just going to get a standard call, probably. But then, I don't know, maybe this guy hasn't played that much, and maybe he'll fold. Nope.
No, it went check, bet, call, and
Yep.
Akil went 3 streets with King 8 offsuit and paid, well, yeah, Padre just kind of standard call down, right?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question about this. So,
About what? Shoot. All right, Nick's aggression frequency is up to 13. His VPIP is 8.
I was thinking about this. So, if people try to fold on the
Yeesh.
turn, but they have a huge hand. And
Try to fold on the
they
turn.
try to fold on the turn, and they have a huge hand.
Okay.
They don't want to do that because it'd be exploitable. Why is that? Why would that be?
I don't have enough information.
Okay, so
I need a more.
all right.
I need a example. At
Okay,
least.
I had aces one time,
Yeah.
and I was playing, and there's like 4 people in. I was playing a 1-3. I raised it $15-20. 4 people called. The flop came 7-7-3 or whatever. I was like, okay, that's pretty safe flop. But for 4 or 5 people, there could be a guy that has a 7. Well, it wasn't 7-7-3 rainbow, 7-7-3. There was 2 clubs or something like that. I bet out standard for protection. Some guy raised. The next guy raised me. Everyone else folded. So I'm thinking in the back of my head, I was like, this guy has a 7, but I'm kind of a little bit emotionally invested, but I still don't want to fold right now. I raised it to 20. He raised it to $75-$80. All right, the flop. I just call, and the turn came nothing or whatever. But I check. He bets like 200, and I'm just thinking in the back of my head, I was like, "There's no way that he's doing this on the flush draw when there's 3 or 4 other people. He's protecting his hand because he has a 7 or 8-7 or whatever. Or A7, and he just has it. There's no way that this is a bluff. So I thought about this for 2-3 minutes, and I was thinking in the back of my head as well. I was like, this could be exploitable, but I just folded and actually face up, and he actually showed his hand. He had A7. So
Yeah, you're exploiting him.
Oh.
You're making an
Yeah, but
exploitative fold.
I still think that was the right call for him to do, just because there's 3 or 4 other people to try to get to purchase other people that have flush draws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
No. Yeah, multi-way kind of is tough to navigate. But what we
It's also-
just missed with
sorry.
we have a brand new player, Shang. His very first hand, he looks down at 7 deuce.
it goes all in.
Woodley also had 7 deuce. Shang puts in the 4 bet and gets it through pre-flop, and everyone owes that man money for winning a pot with 7 deuce.
Nice.
Great first hand. You would love to sit down and let everybody know that you're capable
You're in
of
there.
4
You're in
betting
it to win
7
it.
deuce.
You're in there to mix it up,
It really sets your tone pretty early,
and it's cool
right out the gate.
Because when you see it when you're 7 deuce, you're like,
Hell yeah.
this guy's no net.
Yeah, exactly. I love watching people put in $400 with 7 deuce
I'd rather
to
see
try to
7
win like
yeah.
300.
I'd rather see 7 deuce and some guy flip over aces and go, yeah, we know, dude.
We know, dude. Okay, so All right, that was a little bit of a nothing hand, but Padre runner 2 pair picks up $40. Let's keep moving along. We are blowing and going, as they might say. 2 hours in.
How many times do you usually stream? Is it three times per week that you do this?
Here at Peaks Dallas Live, we stream Thursday, Friday, and now Saturday night, as well as Sunday night. We did our first Saturday night stream last night.
How was that?
I had a gig, so I wasn't here.
Are you playing?
My band played it double wide,
Okay.
and we sold it out somehow, which was badass. But they did a 1-2-5 stream that apparently was really good. For the first time running it,
1-2-5,
I mean, there was a full game. And there was a table out on the main
Do
floor.
you play an instrument?
Yes, I'm a bass player.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right, what do we got?
Akil 3-bed. Wow. I actually like Akil's play. He's mixing it up with different hands.
Quack.
Yep. Akil showed King Jack suited.
Hell yeah.
I like his
early
3-bet.
versus early?
I like his 3-bet.
Against I mean, you'd have to assume, or just like kind of slot Clint into having a really strong, or like a decently strong range if he's going to raise preflop and MP1.
I also think with the environment, because he's also one of the chip stacks, it's probably, no matter how good you are, if you're the chip stack and you're actual like that, you're going to get some respect. So his 3-bets are a little bit more intimidating than some people that have lower stacks.
Oh, just as a function of being so deep?
Yep.
All right, I like that. That's very
he's also chip
plausible.
leader.
Yeah.
He's also chip leader.
Let's go, Jim.
But like
Jim's
I said,
been a
my
little
man
card dead.
Woodley is 3-betting with 125, which or 3-betting 2 125, which is what, a 4, almost 4x.
Jim, turn
Which
this
I-
ace-10 into a 4-bet.
Nah,
Turn that ace-10 into a bluff in the
flat
small
calling
line,
there.
bruh.
He's not gonna like this.
Come on,
position.
Jim.
Great.
Great.
Flop
Woodley
for
gets
Woodley.
rewarded again.
Yeah, great flop for Woodley. The beach should continue. Ace-10 shouldn't. Yeah, this is pretty standard, just a call. Who's beach, by the way? +1, big blind, +1, +2. Okay.
Beach is in the...
Okay. Kind of looks like Benji a little bit.
Yeah, he does a little bit. You called it, buddy. 7 is hanging on for another street, and top 2
And
for
top 2
Woodley
for-
now.
yep.
It's over.
I wonder if he gets a little bit tricky in checks. This could be a good check, but no, he's gonna do standard. And beach should fold.
No, he goes small.
Yeah, but
I love-
he
yeah.
does a C bet. He
Yeah.
does continuation bet. So, but
200
even
into
for that bet with
700?
sevens, you gotta think you're behind. However, it is Woodley.
Yeah, Beach is... He's figured out that he's got to call down a little light.
With him. I wonder if Beast can represent the backdoor.
No, we don't speculate stuff that quickly.
Oh, okay.
Meaning, like, Woodley check calls this
Yeah,
good check back.
I don't know. I would.
Oh, you think Woodley ever folding top 2?
If I was Beach, I would. No, he doesn't. But I would try to.
Well, yeah. Beach can't know that's exactly what he had.
I actually like the continuation bet. 200. He didn't raise it or anything. There wasn't too much out there, so.
That's what I'm interested in that hand, was the really small sizing on the turn. When you improve, there's just a board where it's now there's a flush
you
draw
can
out
float.
there, and there's some
I mean, you
straight
can float with,
draws,
like maybe
but
king,
like
queen or something like that, or king queen suited with. So.
Yeah, that's
Or
why
even ace king, but
typically you would
but
go at least half pot.
I mean, actually, Beach can represent king queen since Woodley 3-betted, and then Beach is in position to call with king queen. So
It's a pretty nothing hand for Jello. He's got some work to do.
yeah,
Of course, Woodley's at the top of our aggression frequency chart. I like to see Clint up there too. Playing a little tight, aggressive, taggy.
You ever wondered the people that play on the stream? They're thinking today, I will have the biggest VPIP ever.
Yeah. I think that's Woodley's goal every time he plays.
I just go in there thinking I'm just gonna be the biggest donkey ever.
Increase my reputation.
Yes.
My phone might die. So just, yeah, just let you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of players I don't know other than.
need someone to go get you a charger? So we're gonna need to borrow someone's phone?
Jack leads out
Let's have someone
for
go
40.
Is actually
Jim should call. Okay, Jim, Willie call. Willie's on the back door. And he also has some backdoor straights going, but. Oh! Jack gets there with the two of clubs. The screen says it's 9 clubs, but really on the board it's actually a 2 of diamonds, I believe. Jack leads out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's actually a 2 of diamonds, 7 out of clubs. So Jack bets out 135. He has the nuts right now. And I still think Jim should call here. Willie's. I don't think Willie's folding here.
Okay.
Oh. Turn.
All right, so we got a little misread on the.
a
Where'd the
queen.
9 of clubs come from?
Queen of spades. I don't know. Oh, I think the.
They got switched, didn't they?
Yeah, they got switched.
The
up.
river's the
Their,
9 of clubs.
System is being finicky, so. Yeah, but Jack has the nuts right now. So I think Jack's trying to charge people that have aces or that has a pair of aces. There shouldn't be any sets because no one's representing any sets. So, okay, well, I don't think he's gonna get a call from anybody here, but
Jello puts his whole stack in
yeah, he
here.
puts his whole stack in.
All right, bud. Did Woodley rebuy at some point that we don't know about?
I think Jim can actually. He's probably gonna tank. He probably will fold this. There's no way. Well, he can't fold this. So.
Jim's thinking about it. Ace 4. I was honestly not paying attention to the whole hand, so I'm not sure what this looks like from
I
Jack.
got him up to speed, man.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Does this ever look like a bluff from Jack, given all the previous action?
No, it's not, and he did 3 or 4 streets of value. So, if anything, Jim can put him on set of aces, not probably 4 or 5. So, set of 8s, not aces, or 3s. And there's no way you can call this.
Oh, it's Sheng's birthday. Happy birthday, Sheng. He got 7 deuce on his first hand is a great gift.
Oh.
Thank you, Q. Colton, this is some deep-ass 2-5 stacks. Jim's still in the tank
Jim
here.
is tanking. This has got to be 2-3 minutes, right?
No. It's fine. It's a big pot.
Yeah, I agree. It's got to be, what, 3-1? Or, 1 out of 3 to call this. Yep, good fold.
Yep. Gotta fold that ace 4 there. I think it's a bluff catcher.
Yeah, I mean, if Jack value bets 300, 330, he gets a call because Jim could say, oh, he has an ace, but ace 4 is not beating a lot of your pair aces.
So the 9 of clubs was the river.
No, it was a queen. It was a queen of spades or something like that.
How the hell did it show
I don't
9 of
know.
clubs?
But when
All right, disregard that, everybody.
when the video turned to the turn, it was a 2 instead of a 9.
Okay,
So-
something weird happened. You know what? That little box that has antennas in it for the flop, it must have picked up the second burn card on accident.
Like a minute.
I'm going with that. Clint with the ducks goes to 25. A kill. Hell yeah.
He raised it. He just
This is the same
he's
exact
not- okay.
configuration from like
Yeah.
5 hands ago when Clint had to fold ducks again. Akil sizes down this time. It was a huge monster raise last
It was
time.
an interesting bet because he does size down.
Yeah.
Most of the time you're going to 4x this, but I don't mind
Oh, last time he 6x'd it.
Really? Well, maybe he's just he is probably just mixing it up. So. I wonder if he peels. I wonder if Clint peels. Thinking he could have ace king or king queen.
Oh, you're right. He is going to
He is
hang
gonna
on with ducks, get a little sticky. That's a bad card for ducks.
Yeah, and that's good for Akio, actually. So he can still represent the ace king. I don't know why he's checking, but
Because he have 10s and now he gets beat by a king.
I
Is
understand
this
that,
now
but,
some weakness that Clint is going to want to try to take this
Yeah.
down?
but that's better for Akio than Clint. But
Oh, correct. Yeah, you're right.
Akio can check this, and then if he tries to bet this out, he can just check call, which is a pretty good thing.
Am I doing okay?
Yeah, good.
2 more?
2 more? Sure.
Thank you. All right. I like a little stop and go. It looks like jacks or 10s now.
Yeah, Oh, he bet out. Okay.
I still don't think Clint
Man, Clinton's getting
pays
sticky.
this off. It's about
What do you
half
think?
pot.
What do you think? I think he calls. I don't know why. I just think he calls. He's getting sticky.
Missed clubs might do this. Like Jack 10 gets there.
Yeah,
Like
but
ace queen of clubs, ace jack of clubs might do this. Clint's purely bluff catching, and this doesn't look like a bluff to me. I know I'm biased because I can see his hand,
yeah,
but
exactly.
going
But
half pot size on a run out like that with a stop and go, I mean,
Yeah, but since Akil checked the king, you could probably think that he does have
when this happens to me,
have more bluffs.
when this happens to me, I always
No, I think he's.
I think
he's gonna call.
I think
he's
it's
gonna
like jacks or 10s because they're scared of the king, and then they bet on the river on a safe-ish card.
But why do you think? He
I
checks
think
the turn?
Clint is tanking because of how aggressive Akil's been.
Well, he's pretty much shown every hand to be the best hand, though. Oh, he calls.
Good call, buddy.
Yeah, he calls. So.
No, I meant good call, Nate. Bad call, Clint. His reads are usually dead on. Not that time. He's still our giant chip leader.
I think the biggest thing was he checked the turn. With the
Oh,
king.
no, look at this.
Yeah.
These chip stacks are not... Disregard this, folks.
I think Jax is
Clint is
right.
still up way more than 1.3.
I think Jax is right because he got that one pot with the 4-5. And he had.
Oh, no, Jack is still stuck.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, we took him out of the computer and put him back in, so after he got stacked, it looked like he was even. Yeah, at this point in the night, we probably need to disregard all of this.
Okay.
Like,
So
Woodley's
King's
down, Akil's up,
You think the V
Clint's
pips are right?
up, Padres up, V-pips are right.
Okay.
No, it would have restarted Jax, too.
Man,
Here goes Nick. He hadn't
Nick
played a
is
lot of
ready
hands
to-
tonight.
he's raised 100. I've noticed that about people. They raise really high or really big on their big pocket pairs. I've seen that in the tournament. I've done that in a tournament, or I haven't done that in a tournament, but I've seen that in a tournament. And it's usually just like pocket nines or pocket tens.
It's kind of a half protection type of raise.
But it also gives off your hand too. So.
All right, this is a monster 3-bet from Shang. 5x to 500. I kind of love it.
I wonder if he's just gonna ship it. Yeah, you probably will.
No. I mean, he's ISOing to put Nick all in. I mean, this makes a lot of sense with Ace King. You want to isolate early versus early.
I would like to, if they do.
And he thinks he's getting called all the time because Nick made it so big pre-flop.
One time for Max Payne.
Shing seems like the type to go one time. Happy birthday. But no, they go twice.
Okay. So you getting better? Do you think you're getting better playing, or are you just on the rut, or what? Playing poker?
I just explained to you how much worse I've gotten.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that part. I just wanted to. I just wanted to hear you say.
Yeah.
That you got bad. Oh. Okay. So it's what?
Yeah, they chop it.
I mean, if he had ace queen, he'd be taking that, or king queen.
I don't know if I've gotten worse. I've definitely gotten laggier.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So my swings are bigger. I'm having fun. I don't know, man. It's poker.
You're supposed to have a high
It's a game. You're supposed to have fun.
Yeah.
We love this game. Poker forever. You're the best.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much.
As my friend Nick Gold likes to say, it's really hard to put up all these magic rectangles that make us feel good.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Your brain loves these little magic rectangles, don't they, Nate?
Yes.
You're always coming back for more.
All right, cheers, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, bud. Who's Nick? Which one's Nick? He just limps with 9-10 suited.
I thought Rosie would be playing tonight. Apparently not, huh?
I really don't know how they decide to play or not.
Or maybe you're just busy today, or what?
Oh, they both have like real jobs.
Sure.
Like, I think they're both MBAs that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I did not see that coming. So Nick does the old.
Nick.
That's a
tilted?
Jack
Is that a
signature.
He just got out of a hand when he went all in.
I always call this the next gen play. You limp under the gun and then you back raise big.
You limp under the gun.
Yeah.
Or someone.
That means you don't have to play any flops.
Or someone raises. Actually, I've seen this in tournaments as well. Someone raises and then the next person just calls, and so someone 3-bets or whatever. You just back raise that. So.
Oh, that's different. Maybe not. Whatever.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
So.
This is Peaks Dallas live on delay. This has been a really fun poker game tonight. My name's Dan Simone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sitting here with my co-host tonight,
Nathan Knight.
Nathan Knight.
What's up?
Thanks for jumping in, bud.
No problem. It's always fun to do this.
And let's try to count Clint's stack. I do not think he's had to rebuy it. Oh, no, he has.
Clint's stack.
Clint's stack has like $6,000 in it.
He's had a rebuy?
There's 2, 3, almost 4. I think he did rebuy once early, but Akil just making 3-bets light, and Clint's turning king queen into a 4-bet.
I like
bluff.
this 4-bet. Clint doesn't know that he probably has the best hand, but I like this 4-bet.
Clint's been playing like 5-10 for 30 years.
Well,
so he's pretty much seen everything.
Like apparently he's getting better because, you know, when 10, 15 years, it's just different how you play. And now there's like a lot of 4 or 5 bets. So.
Really smart.
Man.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. This is not going to go well. Bob down bet. That's great.
Get raised.
He probably will get raised. Yep.
Oh, he just heavy ham fist stacks one greens in. Figure that sentence out.
Seems like
that was a
every time
really
he's been
aggressive, like the physical movements of that.
Yeah, every time he raises, it seems like he has it. So.
He has had it.
Yeah.
This guy's running incredibly hot. And the deck's been hot for flops like this.
That's a big tell, but still. Okay, what's the turn?
Graphics will catch
like a
up.
4 of spades.
It is a 4 of spades.
Check.
Oh, let's see. Hand on the mouth. Let's see. How does this turn card change my hand? Spades get here. Clint with the king of spades.
Yeah, Clint's not going anywhere.
Oh, now he goes really
I
small.
wonder why he's doing. I probably to induce a bet, or maybe try to figure out where he's at. If Clint does have a big hand. Okay.
Maybe he just wants to get called by flush draws.
Oh. That's actually a safe card. Unless he... Well, no, it's not. Because Clint can also still have aces or kings in this. So... Well, never mind.
Akil checks back. Yeah, you're right. Aces and kings would have counterfeited him,
Yep.
but... Okay, that was wild, because Clint put it in the 4-bet preflop, right?
Yeah.
And then Akil just called him?
Called it, and then he raised on the turn. So...
Damn! This is a $1,500 pot. King Queen versus Queen Jack offsuit.
Surprisingly, this was a very minimum, like, hand.
Oh, because of how small the turn size was.
How small the turn bets are. So
we think that Clint got out of there minimum damage.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Where Clint probably could have gotten screwed there. So I don't think you can put Clint on a flush, especially with a 4-bet, unless you think he has ace king suitor or something like that. So
Yeah.
which is just one combo.
The single combination. And that's ballsy as hell from Akil calling 4-bets with Queen Jack offsuit.
Yeah, it's pretty loose.
I love to see the loose aggressive in action these days, just like Woodley. 3-betting with big licks suited.
Yeah, baby. And he gets a pair with a backdoor flush, maybe some backdoor. Yeah, and some backdoor straights. So
Next time,
I wonder if Akil peels. Akil peel. They're right.
Akil peeling with 3s. Yeah, he is. Okay. That's sticky. Has he really adjusted to Woodley's playstyle so quickly?
He's not. It's going to be so hidden. So.
It's 2 outs, man.
But still, if he gets it.
Well, that's close. Oh, it's a 4. Oh, it's close. Now he does have a gut shot. He picked up some outs.
how much did he have?
All right, check down.
I cannot remember a time
That's good.
that I've seen Akil bluff tonight.
No, he hasn't. When he's raised and when he's done some pretty cool, tricky stuff, but when he's raised, he's pretty much had it. So.
And he checks back his 3s. I think with the line that Woodley took, you might want to turn 3s into a bluff here. Okie dokie. Look at this. We have a dealer change, and
What are they doing?
they're doing a $10 PLO bomb pot.
Okay.
Double board.
Okay.
I wonder if it's
they're not
capped.
just doing a flip. Okay.
No, I wonder if it's capped or not.
I love double board peel bombs.
You're one of the few.
Why? They're so fun.
Oh, I hear some madness going on the main floor. Those games must be getting good.
Gooder.
Uncle Joe Light, good afternoon from Chevron Island, Australia. Welcome from Australia.
Hey.
I know,
How about
badass.
that? I wonder if people.
This is his
from
first
Australia-
time here. Uncle Joe Light.
Oh, is he in Texas right now?
No, he's in Australia, Chevron Island.
I wonder if Australia has.
I've never heard of Chevron
I wonder if
Island.
Australia has Texas or has poker rooms.
I mean, obviously it's like an oil rig or something. Chevron Island, huh?
Chevron Island.
Ooh, we got a bunch of action out on the floor.
Action Jackson.
It's called. Okay, cool.
Shen, of all of the 2 hands that he has,
Dude, it's in
He has
Surfer's
100%
Paradise on
showdown.
the Gold Coast.
that means it must
Tight.
be
I don't
the
know.
best
I don't know
surfing
Australian very. I don't know Australia very well. What the hell did I do?
ever. Nah, me either.
Oh, I clicked directions to Chevron Island from Dallas. Not gonna be an easy trip.
So that will be about 48 hours, right?
I wonder if Google knows how to like find flights if I just say, or boats, you know?
Speaking of that, I need to update my passport.
Oh, did I tell you that my car got stolen and I left my passport in it like a giant idiot,
Oh man.
and it got stolen?
When
But
did this happen?
we found the car,
Okay,
or the
but
police
they
found the
didn't give
car.
the passport wasn't there.
No, the passport was gone.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell they're gonna try to do with it. I just canceled it the next day.
When did this happen?
What can they do with a passport? This isn't like a
I
Bond
don't know,
movie.
But no, when did this happen?
Oh, couple months ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Oh, dude, it's whatever. It's crooked fuckers
We
with their
don't know
little
what's
like
going on with the
Kia
hands.
keys.
All we know is that just they're doing bomb pop. We don't know what they have.
Yeah, the computer just decided it doesn't like these tonight, and that happens. So
I mean,
we're gonna use our imaginations, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, to give the benefit of the doubt, there is 4 cards for each person. Then
There's so many cards, man.
It's use that screen. So
We gotta insert some random access memory into our computer. The Gold Coast, cool. South of Brisbane.
this is a 15-minute delay, correct?
Yeah, man.
From what we're seeing to live. Okay.
Peaks Dallas Live on delay. Cool.
So does anyone else do this, or is it just you?
Does anyone else do what?
Like, stream or commentate?
Yeah, I've got people jumping in.
Well, not
Every day.
not just like co-host. Like,
Oh no, I'm.
Or is it
I had a gig last night, so our sweet little T-Bin, young T-Bin, he
Okay.
jumped in on the mic last night, did a great job,
okay, cool.
and no, I like doing this so much. Eric, the provider, lets me do it every night, which I wonder how long that's gonna last.
Eric's gonna go.
Oh,
overstayed your welcome, bro.
We're effing sick of this guy.
You're done. You're
So
fired.
condescending.
You're gonna say you're fired. I was like, I volunteered for this.
Why is he so arrogant and condescending all the time?
Okay, so we got a third straddle of a 20.
Yes.
So that's good. Clint.
That's
did
the
that,
double
yeah.
straddle from
That's-
Clint.
yeah. Any triple straddle? No?
This 4, 5, and 6 seat little triumvirate here has been really fun.
I think
Clint's sandwiched in the middle of two laggies.
Thursday, you guys have a 1-2-5, right?
Yeah, Frederick's game, really fun.
Okay, Duck usually plays that, right?
Yeah, that's the one that Duck plays.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try that out. So,
I think Duck played in a PLO stream this afternoon, which is really interesting. Oh, this could be fun. Yes,
I
yes,
didn't
yes,
even know
yes.
Duck knew how to play PLL that well, but okay.
No idea, dude.
The small blind right there, 3-bet. I like that.
Poor
Because
Jim.
it shows a lot of strength. Jack's gonna be he's gonna be in the blender throughout this whole hand, but he does have best position, so that could be advantage. So
I would just put in the 4.
that's not a bad call. That's pretty standard still.
No, you can't fold.
Would you put in a 4-bet?
Dude, nowadays? Oh, God! Oh, bloodbath!
Yeah! Yeah, baby!
Yeah!
Holy cow, no one's getting away with this.
Sorry.
Jack is, oh man, he is like, but
Stacks, baby!
But he's not. Jack's probably thinking in the back of his head is like, does he have aces? He could have aces.
How does he want to do this?
I don't know. I think he might flat call this and then evaluate on the turn.
All right, let's just ask a simple question right off the gate. Can he get called by worse if he raises right now? And how often?
Kings might fold. I don't know. Shen can have ace king here. So right here, I don't know, man. Right here, Shing might just rip it, and Jack's not folding this. He can't fold this, no matter if he thinks he has aces. There's no way that you can fold the second best hand. Well, actually, it'd be the third best hand now. 3-4 is there, but 3-4 shouldn't be in this hand. So yeah, Jack's gonna have to ship it after this. It'd be a bad move just to call.
Oh, Shin.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Jack has to ship this.
Does
Otherwise-
this small of a bet mean that Sheng is able to get away from this when Jack rips?
No.
Jack can't just, I mean...
Okay, so if he goes all in, that's 2,000. So he has 2,500, so it'd be 5 out 2,500, so it'd be about 1 out 5. So he has a 20% justification to call this for Shin if he ships it. So
if I'm Jello, it's definitely ripping time. Yep, there it is.
good move.
Definitely ripping time.
He can't just call this.
He can never expect Shin to be this strong. Like, top 2 here is just
This would
amazing.
Be sick. This would be sick.
What would be sick?
An
There's
ace.
2 outs. Don't, no.
Don't do that.
Are they going twice?
Don't go twice, man. Okay. Oh, you just went.
Just went once.
My
That's
boy.
a cooler. Gross.
My boy Jack.
Shing, no.
That was fucking crazy, man.
On his birthday, no less. Fuck. God, what is that? Like the 4th cooler of the night?
Dude, that's crazy. These
It
coolers are
actually
fucking
is
amazing.
his birthday.
And he goes, "Happy birthday! You get a cooler.
Happy birthday.
You get a cooler. And you get a cooler."
Oh, well, Jack's unstuck now. I know that.
So yeah, he's probably up like 300.
Woodley's almost 70%. Fantastic. And a bummer tonight. Like, Nick and Jim have actually been super, super card dead. And that happens, bud. I gotta explain this every week.
Here's the tell of me. If I get card dead, I go, I'm going on tilt, and I just start playing hands.
Oh, just announce it to the table?
No, I don't do that. I just
That's a fun meta move.
I just start 3-betting shit because I get terrible hands. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna 3-bet
So you get bored too.
5-7 off.
I was telling Tommy Ho out there before the stream that I used to be so incredibly patient and zen-like and not care.
Which is pretty good.
Not care if people thought I was a nit. And then you can only be a nit for so long.
So what happened? What triggered that?
Me losing patience?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've kind of just like... I used to care so much about winning, and now I just care about having fun.
Oh. I still care about winning. So
I should.
well, I care about both, but I more care about winning.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think I'm just making all that up. I still really care about winning.
Yeah. I mean, you're not playing.
How
poker.
can you not?
You're not playing poker just for the.
I'm a
social
competitive person. I
Just
love
for
the
the social
social and the
yeah.
fun part of
Like,
it, but like
part. You more want to win.
I want to outplay everybody, and then I try too hard to do
Yeah,
that.
don't get me wrong. Like I do want to play, to win. But if I'm gonna go to a poker table and no one talks, I'm gonna go. Well, see you later.
Well, see you later. Big gulps, huh?
Yep. Big gulps, huh? Yep,
Well, see you later. There has never been one time in years where I've been able to not get a table. This is very horn tooty, but I'll get the table talking. Like I can turn I used to be able to turn a table into party table.
I always thought you were like
Remember?
I always thought you were a quiet guy. Like
Yeah, when I was being patient, like in the afternoon.
there was me, and then there's like when we play 1-2-5. There's Duck. Duck's loud.
Yeah, Duck is loud.
Yeah.
No, but there was
Scott was there
there was
too.
most nights where like
But Regis would always be really quiet because he was an older guy. But I remember that 7 deuce against Reiki. That was fucking awesome.
oh my god, I'll never
That was
forget
against
that.
Scott too, and oh my god, and he won.
And Scott
both
Levy
boards.
and Frankie.
Yeah, they both had ace king.
Regis was all in pre-flop with 7 deuce for like $1,500
And they
against 2 ace
and
kings
they
and
put 2 boards
scoops.
into it, and one got a 7, the other one got a deuce.
What a local legend. This is a giant pot already, and we've been yapping about a game from 2 years ago.
That's probably a year and a half ago.
Bunch of diamonds, ace kings in there. Padre looking so
Did,
serious.
Jack-
Look at this body
Jack
language
bet?
from Padre.
Yeah, I think Jet 3-betted, didn't he? Yeah. He should.
No, Padre did.
Oh,
Very likely Padre
Oh,
did.
okay.
He goes 3/5.
Yeah, that's a huge bet.
Oh, and Shing in here gonna get wrecked with ace 10 again. His chip count is off. He rebought, and it looks like he has
Yeah,
at
it
least
looks like he has about
1,500.
1,500. So I hate that sometimes. When you're. Oh, it looked like he went all in. No,
No, it's just because the chip count's
Willie?
off.
Okay. Willie has a gutter, which.
Willie can win a giant pot. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, Shing. Happy birthday.
I don't think Willie's. He's performing. I need him to get a heater because I'm cheering for him.
Hey, so this is essentially the same bet. He made it 350 on the flop. He makes it. He made it 300 on the flop, and he gets 2 callers, and now he goes real small and makes it.
What was the turn? Do you know?
He makes it 350 on the turn, and gets jammed on by Shing. Can he fold ace king here? I don't know how he could.
He's not folding ace king. I don't even know what's on the turn though.
Ah, yeah. Oh no, it's the 10 of clubs.
Oh, he had.
Yeah, Shing got top 2.
So, yeah, ace king's not folding here. I don't think he should fold. Don't you think? You're not folding. There's no straights. There's only sets. So.
We're going twice.
Hey, Woodley would have got in the straight.
Oh, that's a bummer, Padre. Was that a king?
Oh, you got you got a king. So splitting it up.
Holy hell.
Holy guacamole.
They 3-outed each other.
Holy Jesus of Nazareth.
Wow.
Yeah.
El Padre. That's Spanish for the Padre.
There are a ton of crazy coolers that are going on right now.
A really hot deck.
What is that? Or is that? What's going on?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Are we a couple of dumb ding dongs?
Well, it looks like a king.
It must not be.
It looks like a jack or a jack. Jack of hearts.
Neither of our eyes can possibly be that. Enhance.
We're not allowed
A full double up for Shing. I think he just got immediately unstuck with ace 10, which he got stacked by like 2 hands ago.
What a swingy session.
And then he's right back up to even. He's got 3K in front of
These are
him.
the type of sessions that I love.
This is what makes poker really fun.
Yeah, this is what makes Texas poker
Poker
awesome.
forever.
Yeah, do not lose Texas poker. Texas poker is awesome.
We got 33 sweet people watching us play cards, listening to us jabber away.
I know it's probably cringy, dude. I told you.
I don't give a shit.
The last time that I commentated, I tried to listen to when I
Oh,
was
you listening
talking,
back and you hated
and
your
I
voice?
went, my God, it's like 500 chalkboards.
Everyone hates
like
their voice,
nailing,
man.
or with nails. I'm like, oh no, stop talking, Nate. So
yeah, Mr. Piper. I must know who that is.
so two of the things that I said the most was bro and oh, it makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Just like auto confirmation
So
bias.
I'm thinking-
Oh yeah, that
so,
makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm thinking back in my head, I'm going, I'll still say it makes sense for this session.
Oh yeah, Woodley had the double guts. Yeah, who's in the booth? This is Nate Knight.
Nathan Knight.
Nathan Knight, good dude. You should honestly play here more, but good dude nonetheless. And look at that. My
Man,
buddy
now
Shing
he's
on his
back.
birthday is up to like 50.
He's up to 30 to 35.
That's 2, 3, 4, 6.
Run 4. So
All right, so at least 4.5.
yeah, run 4. No, because that's 2,000. That's all black. Plus the 2 green stacks. That's 3. That's and then the
Oh yeah, my eyes are bad.
Yeah.
You're right.
plus the red. It's almost actually to 4. So
Nick made a move. I think Nick put in his first 3-bet of the night.
How do you calculate the aggression frequency? Is it just how you raise it, and then how many times you call?
The numerator is all of your raises and
So your calls.
pre-flop raises and check raises, like any sort of aggression action,
Oh.
right? Betting into people is aggression.
And your
And then your
calls
denominator-
actually reduces your aggression frequency.
Your
right?
yeah, your denominator is everything. It's like
Okay.
calls and bets, and so it's just a function. It's a ratio of like aggression-ish actions over all your actions.
Okay. Woodley at 30%. That's actually pretty. That's the type of crazy aggression.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that'll
has
get your aggression
73%
over frequency.
Aggression
yeah.
30%. So that's to some people that'd be scary to play against people like that. So
Yeah, it doesn't look like Jim's having that much fun tonight. 1, he's car dead, and 2, he's sitting in front
that
of a
would
maniac.
definitely. Yeah, and on his
honest to
left
God, this
is
could
his
be the
maniac,
best
yeah.
hand that Woodley's seen tonight.
Has it? Yeah.
Could be. Oh, and he could get flush over flushed again. Oh, good. Hey,
This
look
is
at
what-
Akil playing
this is
dirty
what poor
diaper.
people- This is what we call the Texas heads up, baby.
Hello.
Oh, Shan on his birthday.
Oh, it's his
flops
birthday. Happy
the
birthday.
straight, baby.
Open-ended for Akil. He's definitely going to get some money out of Akil.
Yeah. I like a bet from this. That's good.
Oh, he goes big. Love it.
It could actually get a kill to not play this, but he does have a pair. So
I think this 125 is like immediately
screams
directed. No, it's directed at like get me calls from overpairs.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that didn't 3-bet, so you can't put a lot of people on overpairs. So
6, 7, 8, 9 cents.
or that.
Probably not tens. Look at this.
Oh, this is awesome. Now Sheen's like, what do I do here?
Oh
Should I
God.
just call? Yeah, you should just call here. Don't you think? You don't want to give off your hand too quickly. Don't raise it.
Honestly, I don't know. This
I
looks
would
like
flat call.
this looks like sets.
And he's in position too. So he should call. Not raise. Don't raise.
Damn, Beach, this is ballsy as hell.
Oh no! Come on, man. Now you get everybody to fold. You're not getting max value, bro.
Akil's even thinking about this, which is ridiculous. No disrespect, or condescension. It's just like
He's like, I got to pair with the flush draw. Or not pair. I got to pair with the straight draw. Yeah. He's folding. Yeah, now you got everybody to...
Bluffs are gone.
Well, you still got a good pot for that, but still, you could have gone a lot more. Probably $1,000 more.
I mean, you get called by 3-6.
C4 checks.
Exactly. Actually,
That's pretty much like
so
one of the only things you get called by.
You could filter out is if you go all in there and you only have the second best and then you get called, you're screwed. So if you call there, you can still try to filter out and still have the opportunity to fold. So.
I mean, everyone's pretty deep, and Shing must have decided that
I like my hand.
Sets can't fold. He obviously thought that Beach was way stronger than he was, which is what it looked like, obviously.
Yeah, but apparently you didn't have a
He had
set.
ace deuce.
Apparently you did. No one had sets because
Low equity bluff with a gut shot.
All these gambling Texans would go, you know what? I got a set, but I'm probably behind. I'm going to see if I can pair up. So, hi.
Doing all right?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're the best.
Thanks, I tried.
Cool.
Clint, 3 bets. Ooh, I like this bet.
Uncle Joe, tight.
Clint 3 bets or 4 bets. He 4 bets 5-4 suited to 300, which I like.
Let's go, Clint. Been a little quiet. Gets a bluff through. Ooh, squeeze on the button.
Yeah, I love that.
Sweet.
This is kind of a
know.
hard table, man. People are 4 betting light.
I'm jumping in after the stream for sure.
Nice. Yeah, I can't. Only brought 500 with me, so.
Why?
Why? I thought there would have been a 1-2.
Why not bring more? No, there's 1-2s out there.
Is there 1-2? Okay, I'll probably play that. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
All right, hand 62. We're almost 3 hours into this thing. Let's go. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah. If you got a good hand to kill, you're going to raise it. I think this is the 4th or 5th time that Clint has... Oh, Woodley opened. Okay, sorry. Oh, Woodley calls, and that brings Clint behind. These pots have gotten so big pre-flop.
Oh, and he hits a set. That's good, but no one. I don't think he's gonna get caught with anything. Woodley would probably definitely fold this because everything's all red. Clint might call with his backdoor flush and backdoor straights. This would be good just to check. But okay, never mind. He's gonna do it for protection. Yeah. I like a down bet right there. Like you don't have to raise that much, but you can still down bet and still get something out there. And that also keeps your range wide open.
Yeah, you might be right. That might have been a little too big.
Yeah. Also, someone could just check you go, okay. Well.
You hard block all the good top pair, you know?
Sure.
Kind of rather have middle set in spots like that.
Also, no one's going to put you on a set if you bet anyway because your range is so wide. So. Shen, 48%. He's killing it with that purple hoodie.
I mean, he got here late. He's played like 10 hands.
I like his play. A little bit.
Yeah. Clint's giving some back, it looks like. A lot of our chip counts are off, so let's try to eyeball some stuff.
Okay.
But This is a raised pot going 5
No
ways.
one has an ace. Deuces are winning, right? Woodley bets out to see where he kind of is at.
Explain to me how Jack has 30% equity.
Jack, Queen 9. Back doors.
Woodley just took that pot down 5 ways with
Jack
air.
high, baby.
Air.
That's my guy. I want him to win.
Pure aggression.
Shane.
Yeah.
75% showdown.
Card dead, Jim. I'm praying for you, Jim. Thoughts and prayers, Jim.
If I was him, I'd be like, yep, fuck this. I'm not getting anything. I'm not even getting 5-4 suited.
You're on stream. You can't leave early.
For him, I would understand why, though. If for like 2 hours you're not getting anything, I would probably leave. What about you? And for me, that's saying something because I'll play 6-4 off.
You just tough it out. All right, I'm making you play this stream next week.
Okay. Wait, I might be in Houston, but okay. All right.
And you need me to buy you in?
I'm kidding. I got enough.
All right, let's go Splitskis.
So, no, I'm fine. I can handle it.
Good God, we're 5 ways again. Open-ended for Padre, though. That's cool. This is a very similar situation to the... Ooh, Beach! Trips up.
Trips up, bruh.
80%. Gotta bet now. How did this... Is this like a straight-up limped pot all around?
Yeah, I feel like this little pot.
Hey, he's about to make $50. Or more. Wow, Nick's in there getting his... What? What's Woodley doing?
Oh, you get
Oh, it's just quads.
Bro. So who's got a 5 or 4?
Nick does.
Oh, Nick's got okay.
The second board, man.
Dude, just overbet it, man.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack. That's my duck call.
Oh, I bet
For all
it
them
is.
ducks.
Yeah, your mating call.
It's a big duck gumbo.
Your duck mating call. Is that what it is?
Quack, 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 quack.
Bet you not.
Oh my God. This could be climbing up the charts for craziest Sunday game ever.
Really?
Yeah, I thought this lineup was going to be kind of
Dull.
on the medium.
Yeah.
Not dull. Let's say mid.
But it's pretty actionable.
Actionable it is.
Actionable is an understatement.
Woodley drives action. Akil drives action. I am inviting that dude back.
Akil's only being the action because when he gets hands.
He's been on a
He's been
3-hour
fucking
heater.
Yeah. So
They're sizing up now. This is playing like a 5-10. Standard open is now like 30 plus.
good.
Yeah, because everyone knows if you bet 15, you're going 5 ways. Oh, Shang. He's going with option 2 on how to win the 7
Shane,
deuce game.
he's playing passive with this. Yeah, he's not getting in. Well, he could still get an 8. Let's get him an 8, baby. Okay.
There's a straight for Woodley.
Yeah. And he still's got to redraw to the nut straight. So. This might go check.
Is this worth it? You get $25 from everybody. What is that?
No, this is not worth it.
It's $200.
There's no way.
Is it worth
He's
it?
betting it.
It's worth it, dude. Just pot it. You risk. He's risking 55 to win 200.
He's like, just kidding.
Happy birthday. Yeah, you get snapped off by an 8. There's a 4-liner out there to a king. It's probably never going to work. Yeah, it could. Woodley could have like 6, 7. Pocket 3s, 4s.
Yeah, I think.
You could fold out some stuff with that sizing on the river.
So Jim and Beach are the only ones. Actually, Jack's holding his own with VPIP. Yeah, Jack has 26%, which is good. But Nick and Beach and Jim are the low ones.
Did Eric leave? Okay. Woodley, you're my hero.
Akil's killing it, man. He's got about.
Good God.
He's got 2, 3.
This is at least the 5th time that Clint has opened and gotten 3 bet.
5. I think he almost got.
Hell yeah, let's
5.
go, let's go, let's go, let's
He
go.
only has about 5. Oh shit, son! Beach is about to get some.
These boys are getting rippy.
Yeah, that's a good raise. I like that raise. What do you think? She was calling this for sure.
It'd just be a nightmare to fold out ace king here. And jacks. And like, I guess it's only like 6x. And you can't really 4-bet to like 600 because you'd only have
Well, what he could have done
9
is just,
left in a pot of 12.
I like to do this. I like to 4-bet the difference between the previous raise. So if it went like 50 to 235, so 235 minus 50 was that like 160 or something like that, or 180. So I'll just go 180 plus 235. So I'll do that as a 4-bet as what? That's 415. So I'll do that, and he still has a little bit of an effective stack to actually work with.
You talking about like a straight up min marries?
Yeah, I've done that. I did that against Alex one time.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Wolf King. So,
Yeah.
and I had 10s. He had ace king. I 5-bet him.
Oh, in that hand in the video that I'm in.
He went 205. I went to 385.
In his short that I'm across the table like.
Yeah. And then I got a bunch of like trollers that say, "What the fuck is he doing with those 10s?" I was like, I just want to be weird.
Being weird's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Akil's really in the tank here. Like, this is what I don't want to have happen if I have queens.
He might be thinking he might have kings or aces, but I mean, he blocks them, but it's not just because you block something doesn't mean the other opponent doesn't have it. So
I think it cuts down on the frequency like 25%.
But it doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Oh no, I know.
I have had it happen plenty of times. So I remember there's a guy that I was playing 1-2 with. He was just astonished. He's like, "I had ace king. You shouldn't have aces." I was like, "Yeah, it happens."
It happens, bro. Surprise is in the tank. This is a giant raise. It's a decent chunk of his stack.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I think he's up.
That's it, though. It's like you're just thinking like, okay.
Oh my God, what a nightmare. Beach, I'm sorry, buddy.
Like I said, if he did a mid raise, he calls that for sure. Or he maybe 6-bets you, or 5-bets you. So
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, and you just put it in.
I would say the standard thing to do is to go all in there.
You think so?
The tricky thing to do is to mid raise, and if you want ace king to call you. So. But since it's just been such crazy hands, you don't know what Akil has. He could have 6-7 of spades.
It's just a jam, like, I think folds out everything that's worse. All the ace queens fold out. I think you even fold out jacks minus. You're definitely just trying to race with ace king, right? Damn, I don't know anymore. That's nuts. There's a lot of just big ass moves happening. Big ass moves. The platypus strikes again. Someone in the chat told me that the platypus.
Hold on. Nick flopped straight. He also has a gutter to the straight flush draw, but Jack has the ace of diamonds, so he should continue for a little bit.
Who flopped a straight?
Nick flopped a flush. Sorry. Ooh, now Jack flopped a pair and a flush draw.
Frushy.
Oh no, he has two pair. Jack has two pair. He might go broke with this shit. Nick's probably gonna raise this, and that would definitely.
Nick's VPIP is 10%.
Nick raises 75. Jack bets 40, or bets 35. That bet's weird. I mean, this is definitely a call. Or it could be a 3-bet. No.
Chatter, there's no rake.
Jack is gonna get off real lightly. Man, he's so lucky that he's gonna get off lightly with this. He probably pays Nick off. Oh, he's gonna bet out. He's leaning out. Oh, I like the blocker bet. I wonder if he's gonna call if Nick raises though. Nick should raise. Oh. But he might just call, don't you think? No, never mind. Now he's doing that. I don't like this bet, man.
What do you mean?
He goes 75 to 125. Or, wait, he bet 60 to 125. It's just a weird bet to me. You don't get max. Yeah. Jack, good fold. Those are just weird ass bets. You just bet and you raise double. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Nick's up to 13%. It's coming up. Uncle Joe from Australia in Dallas, we don't have rake games. You pay an hourly seat fee that's like $12 an hour or something, and a monthly membership, I think, $15. I know that Peaks is the smallest fees around, and it's the last room in Dallas proper with all the right credentials, as they say.
Uncle Joe commented on our one of our comments where he goes, "Yeah, I hate hearing my voice too, even though English language training was my job for 12 hours in the Philippines."
Saw that.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Monster pots tonight. What is happening, Nate?
Oh no, this is Texas Heads Up. This is definitely Texas Heads Up.
2 pair for Beach. That looks nice. And a straight for Padre.
I feel like if I raise and if I don't get 4 or 5 callers when I play poker in Texas, you're not doing something right.
And Woodley's leading out for 175 into 4 people on this super wet board.
Yeah, Beach gets a raise, which
it goes to 500 and a snap jam from the straight.
Oh, what was
for El Padre? 9, yeah. Beach is about to get stacked.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fold this.
Gross.
Willie's not. Oh, Willie, good fold. Let's fold.
This is a snap fold. Look at that board.
But Willie'd call that.
If one person does this, there's a lot of bluffs. If two people do this, your ace 10 is very rarely good.
Do you think if El Padre just called, do you think that's more you think that's stronger? That's stronger than it is all in?
I mean, flopping straights, you get called by all the sets. You
Well,
get
you
called,
also, there's
you get
also
called by
flush
flush
draws.
draws.
So that's probably why he's protecting his hand. But still, let's say a deuce comes, he's gonna get beached to. A deuce comes in the turn, he's gonna get beached to raise because there's a flush draw out there. So he's gonna. Yep.
It's a bummer.
I wonder what they're gonna do. Once or twice. Oh, whoa.
Should Beach not have 6 outs? Am I missing something?
That's a deuce of spades. I don't know.
And a 5.
Oh.
So that's a.
How'd you see that?
It's another
Oh,
stacking.
it's a 5 of hearts. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Padre had him covered.
Do you think you could fold that? You think you could fold that 8-7?
I don't know.
Well, it also depends who it is.
Oh, it absolutely depends who it is.
Yeah. So. Crazy table. A 2-5 peaks on Sunday, baby.
I'm telling you, bud, Sundays have turned into the best games.
I might try the 1-2-5. When's the 1-2-5?
Thursday.
And Saturday or what?
Yeah, come play with Duck.
Okay.
That game's really great too.
Yeah, that sounds like a cool game to me. So. Doc always plays?
Yeah, pretty much.
What about you? I want to see. Like, it'd be like the olden times, man. Like,
I play after the stream,
okay.
and I've been playing before the stream quite a bit. But after talking for 4 hours straight,
yeah, you wanna take a break and
my
not talk.
my brain's all the brain grapes have been
That's
squished
it,
out, man.
That's why you haven't been doing well. You've just been commentating, and then your brain's just fried, and then you're just like, oh, I should play poker, but you don't really have the mental fortitude to play poker at that time.
Oh no, I'm an idiot. Absolutely terrible game
That's
selection, terrible discipline. I'm good for the game, Nate.
Well, if you're being laggy, of course you are. It's okay if I do this for another 20 minutes and then see what game. Yeah, cool.
Whenever you feel like, bud. All
Thanks.
good. Thank you for your time.
Hey.
And
thanks for-
everyone's time
thanks
joining
for,
us tonight
Let me do this, bro.
at Peaks Dallas Live on delay on Sunday for some 2-5 action. The buy-in structure for this game at the beginning of the night is $500
to 1,500.
to $1,500.
Remember playing the regular normal 2-5s back in the day when it was a 500 big one or 500 max,
Yeah,
and now it gets up to 1,500.
I know, it's awesome.
It's great.
Used to play that at WinStar like 10 years ago.
I like playing stakes where you can have more than 200 big blinds, like 300. Anything more or anything less, I don't know if I like that. So.
My dumbass has been buying in for like 500 big blinds plus lately.
Why?
Not a
do that?
brag. I just really like having a big stack. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with 300. Like
No, that's fine.
for me,
I'm
300.
pretty
there's
comfortable
there's
playing
lot
deep
of,
stack.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of playability with that, and also at the same time you can commit your stack when you have the best of it. So I've actually never played 500 to 1,000 max buy-in bigs. So. What are these games that you're playing?
Yeah, man. Deep stack poker is more fun.
What are these games that you're playing for a 500 big blinds? Is it like a 2-5 or 2,500?
Oh, it's like super late night here when we do match the stack after the streams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Match stack. Gotcha.
Yeah, the 5-10 game will turn in. I haven't played the 5-10 in a while, but it turns into match the stack. This game turns into match the stack. Like, if I went after the stream and asked if I could buy in for whoever's the deepest, like, everyone would let me.
I don't know, man. I'd still go 1,000.
Yeah, no, that's cool too. Yeah.
I'd just go 1,000. I'm quite comfortable with 200 bigs. So.
Yeah, but then I'll straddle every hand.
Oh, I can still play that. I've done that before, so.
All right, a little bit of a slow down, a couple of garbage hands so far. Inconsequential stuff. Nothing's going to happen here. Nick does have the ace of hearts. I don't know why Akil's betting.
Woodley has a open ender. So let's
This
see what
could
happens
be
here.
one of the smallest pots of the night.
Come on, Woodley, get it. No, he didn't get it.
Nick's ace high's good though.
Yeah. No one's betting this.
Oh, actually, before you go, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Okay.
Thank you.
What a game. It's been a lot of action right now. So I think the top stacks is Clint and Akil. Akil has been running hot and just been playing pretty well also. Also looks like Shing's doing just fine. And then also El Padre. And he's up. And his stack's about 5,100. El Padre just limps in, which is... that's not going to happen. Willie, with 3-4 offers, is 20. 3-4 suited is one of my favorites. Actually, I think 4-6 is my favorite. Beach. Ooh, oh, I like this squeeze. But I think he's going to get at least 2 callers from Woodley and Akil. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Akil's going to call. Let's see what happens here. I feel like a king's coming. I definitely feel like a king's coming. And no king. Akil has top pair with 9 with a 9. I want to minus C-bet. C-bet would have been pretty good for Beach. But it looks like he looks like he just gave up on the flop. So I'm gonna bet it out. See what's gonna happen. Nice raise. Yeah, we're not gonna get anything from there, but I like the raise because he also, if he gets called and he's not, I mean, he's not ahead. He also has a gutter to the straight, so. And then also like 2 pair options and maybe also getting a 9 on the river, so. Nick. Just limps with King 10 suited. Let's see Jim. Jim, he's playing disciplined poker. But Willie with 7-6 off raises to 35. Whoa. I don't know, it's 3-bet. Oh, Jack 3-bet. 7 deuce off. Small.
Come on, Jello. Let's win this deuce,
I want
7
him to
deuce
win.
game.
Yeah, let's do this. And he hasn't played that much, so he might get this one through. Come on. Get it through, man.
If anyone's getting it through, it's Jello.
Yes. Akil. Is he folding? Jack's like, please fold. Yes!
Yeah!
He got it through, my guy! Yeah,
Jello
baby.
Jack.
Yes.
Pay him.
Great
it's
bet.
only 15.
Oh, I thought it was 25. So that's still good. Still gets 130. So. Or 100. Wait, no.
Yeah, Uncle Joe, I heard about this new rule in Australia where you can only play 8 hours at a time, and then they kick you out. I kind of like that, actually.
That's actually a good thing.
It's probably a great rule.
What's the longest?
I've heard
you
the
guys-
kids online don't like it at all.
What's
but
the longest?
Also,
you've
the
ever
rake in
played?
Australia apparently is horrendous. What's the longest I've ever played
Yeah.
straight?
No, poker. Yeah, straight. Poker straight. Mark, I'll get one more and then I'll be good. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. I've pulled an all-nighter and
I've done
played
36
till
hours
like
straight.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I've
but that
gotten to
was
like
22, 23.
I've gotten to
So-
like 18 or 20.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That's
okay.
plenty.
But
It's
of course I had to
super
do-
DG.
I had to do. Yeah, I was super degenerate. I had to do bathroom breaks and all that stuff. But yeah, I did 36 hours.
Well, yeah, you have to go to the bathroom.
I mean, you don't have to. You're just like
What, do you have a catheter in?
probably.
All right, let's see if this $10 PLO bomb pot works out graphics wise. If not, we'll just use our imagination.
I really hope someone has 5-7, because then, let's say 3 people have 5-7. That'd be cool.
Oh, there! Oh, look! Oh,
they got
yes!
one with one out Padre.
Let's go. He's on the button though, or he's not, or he is. Who knows?
Shen, it's not even in the hand. I think he's gonna win the whole thing.
He wasn't even dealt in. This is a. This is not gonna work out.
Okay, so
We don't even know
Clint
who
bets
has
out for
what.
75, but
This must be capped.
it's yeah. It looks like it. Jack went all in. Jack got 75, and he also has a flush draw. So hopefully, there's no one else that has a bigger flush draw. So that's good.
There's a lot of dead clubs.
Oh, he's not liking that. Jack, that is. When a board pairs, you're always scared of the boats.
Clint seems to like something. What just
Well, no
happened?
one has. Well, at least what 10?
Jackets half? We actually don't know what they had. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
I would wager that these graphics are all funky. Bomb pots have been our
I'm gonna take a
bugaboo tonight.
piss and drink this, and then I'm gonna try to go play something. So, yeah.
You should go get on the game now. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Thanks so much, bud. Cheers.
All right. See you guys.
Thank you, Nate. You're the best. Miss you. We're just having some delicious Dos Equis here at Peaks in the Design District. It's the friendliest place financially. The monthly rate, membership fee, and the hourly fee are the best in the city. It's also a big bar. Like, half of it is a fun bar with games and stuff. And the drinks are the cheapest in the world. This beer is $2. If I had a delicious mixed liquor drink of top shelf type booze, it's only $5. And then all the profits go to charity. Best room in the city. Ooh. Nick gets there with a frush. It folds out Woodley, who did not make his flush. Padre has top pair and folds it. It's a good fold. Nick's played very few hands tonight. Gotta believe him. Let's not take these chip counts set in stone or as seriously or accurate. Yes, Beach has a very pretty hand, goes to 35. Shing could possibly 3-bet from the small blind. Put some pressure on. He does. Oh, it's nice, too. It's 175. Almost 5x. Five times the initial raise. All right, Beach. He's just going to jam it in there with ace-queen. It's a really big raise again. He did this with queens earlier and folded out a worse hand. And I don't think Shing... Well... Shing does make the fold, but does, like, jacks or tens ever do that where you're flipping? It's one of those things like, I'm flipping at best and crushed most of the time with king-queen. Especially by ace-king and ace-queen, which is what Beach had. Woodley, 70% VPIP. So impressive. Poor Jim has been absolutely card dead all night. It's not your fault, Jim. It's not your fault. And so is Nick, really. At the bottom of our list. $10 straddle. Akil's going to min raise. Hell yeah, let's go. Come on, Jim. No, he doesn't get the fold by 10-8. That should have gotten through, buddy. Stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. You got this. Almost half pot. This really should fall. Yes, Jim. Wins the 7 deuce game, $15 extra from everyone at the table. Even the guy that's not there. Thanks everybody for sticking around. We got about 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left of this incredible Sunday night 2-5 game. One of the best I can remember, and that's saying something because this is our craziest game of the week usually. For a 2-5 game, there's an incredible amount of money rolling around. Got Guy up like 3K. I think Beach is stuck 3K. That's a rough first night on stream for Beach. Oh, and he's putting the double straddle on to 20. 3 very bad hands. No one hits anything. This is a double gutted straight. No, it's not. All right, I take it back. Woodley's just being aggressive. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I missed all that. Woodley wins with a pair of 10s. Oh, I can't wait to play after the stream's over. How much money does Padre have? Is that chip count right? A big stack of black, 3 stacks of green. He at least has 4,000. Pocket 6s for Woodley. Flop a set, Beach. Deuce. Ah. Woodley should be c-betting. He does not. Gut shot for Padre to Broadway. Is this really just going to check through the whole way? 6s are good. He wins $117. Very cool. And the straddles are on. Clint gonna punish the straddlers with King 10 offsuit. Getting a bunch of loose calls behind him. 5 ways Woodley never folds. He's priced in with 6-5 offsuit. 5 ways again. $50 pre-raised flop. That's nice. That's nice for Clint. Flopping top pair. Decent kicker. Always nice. Second pair for Nick. Let's go ahead and thin this field out a little bit. Akil's sticking around with second pair, as I would expect, but Nick folds a better second pair. Akil still has 20% equity. Can he get lucky? No, but a third heart comes out. Clint may slow this down. Yeah, he checks. Oh, and he lets Akil get there. 2 pair for Akil. He's running incredibly hot tonight. Amazing. Man, Jack 10 gets there. Hearts are still there. It's about a half pot-sized bet. No, it's... Yes, it is. Does Clint want to pay him off again? Clint definitely knows that Akil has basically had it every single time he's bet on the river. There are plenty of bluffs that Clint beats, but this is now just a bluff catcher. If anyone can fold this, it's Clint. But he does not. You got two paired on the river, and it's just a bummer. And a disgusted type of fold. He yeeted that into the muck, if I understand that word correctly. Hand 80. Not bad. Nines for Jim this time. That's one of the better hands he's seen in a while. Akil's running so hot, he's basically playing any two cards at this point. Oh, Lord. Queens again for Beach. It's a normal size 3-bet. Jello just snap folds Jack 10 suited. Very good discipline, Jack. Good fold, as he should. Nines has to stick around. Can't fold nines yet. And these two are good buddies. I wonder if Jim can hit a 9. Can he? No. Top set for Beach. He has the board completely crushed. Standard 3-bet size. Oh, it's even smaller than that. Beach now praying that Jim has a nice king. Beach goes 225 half pot, and nines can't stick around. Been a kind of a bummer night for Jim. I believe Beach showed his set of queens, which is very gentlemanly. It's good etiquette. Let's take these cumulative winnings with a grain of salt. But yes, this 2-5 game has gotten pretty deep stacked. Couple guys with $4,000 or $5,000. Ace King for Clint. He sizes up a little bit to 20. He's still getting 4 callers. Is Ace King about to get wrecked? Oh, no. Top pair, top kicker for Clint. Bottom 2 for Beach in a pretty disguised type of 2-pair. Typically, you would not expect a lot of pre-flop calls with 7-5 offsuit. And Clint cannot fold Ace King. Yeah, Clint's now saying if Beach was bluffing, a lot of his bluffs got there with that 4 of hearts. Clint is now block leading river into a full house, and Beach is in heaven. This could just be a jam. Yeah, the block bet. Clint figured out where he was immediately and snap folded ace king. Good block bet, Clint. You can get called by worse sometimes, I think. It's hard to be sure. Nate left his keys in here. Probably gonna need those. Thank you, Robert. It's a very nice compliment. I appreciate it. Oh, Woodley with the 9s this time, and Akil getting out of line with ace-3 offsuit. And Shing getting even out of liner. Out of liner. He's going to put the 4-bet bluff in with Jack-9 of spades. This is... How do I want to say it? This is out of the box type of play. He even got Woodley to fold 9s, which is surprising. But Akil, he's not afraid of 4-bets ever. And he actually has 73% equity. And just has a ace in the window. And these two stacks are super deep. Standard C-bet size for Sheng. He has all of the really good aces, ace-king, ace-queens. He 4-bet with ace-10 earlier. Not sure that Akil would remember that. Akil with the second weakest ace, rather. And that's a good card for the 4-better, I think. He has all of the big sets. Now he has open-ended. This could be enough equity to just double barrel with this bluff with Jack-9 now that he's open-ended. And that looks exactly like he's gonna do, and he sizes up to 600. Akil does have top pair, but this is a uncomfortable spot for sure. Now that there are 2 flush draws out there, though, the only flushes that Sheng is 4-betting pre-flop that Akil beats are like king, queen of hearts. That bluff squeezes. I think this just is going to get through a lot of the time. I don't know why at this point, but yeah, your keys. It does get through. This is a fantastic bluff by Sheng. Is he going to show it? He does not. He picked up equity on the turn with his open-ended straight draw and went with it. And I think he can triple barrel bluff most rivers also. Really nice hand Sheng, who seems to be an incredibly competent, studied type of player. I know he's in town from somewhere. I'm going to go get his story soon. I have a feeling we might see him on another stream soon. And Clint is the person to try to win the 7 deuce game now. Hell yeah, Woodley. Got one of those 4-bet bluffing type of hands and gets 7 deuce out of there immediately. And at this point in the night, I'm really not sure how Beach wants to handle this. I hear he's a big charts guy, folks. And Woodley's voluntarily put in money pot is 70%. I cannot remember when we've seen Woodley 4-bet bluff tonight, but he gets a better ace out of there. Good play, Woodley. Pretty sure he just picked up about $300 with ace 4 suited. Very nice. Woodley's got the $10 straddle on, and we're moving right along thanks to Eric Hernandez in the box, our hero. And Dennis on the graphics. Jack folds ace deuce suited. Padre just calls the 50, and Jim just calls, which brings Woodley in. Oh, here's trip jacks for Woodley, of course. He's flopped very well tonight in these spots, I think. Yeah, one more hand after this. After this last. Woodley's going to trap with these 4 ways. I think this is good. Akil puts in a small C-bet. Padre calls. Are we about to see something nutty? Oh, Clint. It's all right, buddy. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry, Jim. Been kind of a bummer of a night. Woodley is going to put the check raise in here. There's very few bluffs that he would have. Gets the call from Akil. Woodley's essentially representing trip jacks, obviously, which he has. And then possibly pocket deuces. El Padre putting off some body language that he's a little uncomfortable and folds out 10s. Wow. It's a good fold. Holy hell. Oh God. Oh, Jesus. That's... Akil, you dirty dog. How is he running this hot? You just 2-outed on the turn. Woodley actually checked this turn, but I don't know how it's not going to get all in at some point. Is he double check raising? I think he's asking himself, surely Akil can't have a better jack here. That seems unlikely. This is a big bet by Akil on this turn. 400 into 552. I think Woodley just ripped it. Thanks. No, he just made a call, and that's crazy. Padre would have rivered a better full house. Now, Woodley has $1.2 thousand left, and there's $1,400 in the pot. Hearts get there. Straights get there. This is now much less comfortable for Woodley with this bad river. And he puts out a very strange sizing. What is that even? $945 into $1,400. What a fold, Woodley. He figured it out. That's a good fold. It's a terrible turn, terrible river. I mean, the turn's not that bad, but it's probably one of the worst rivers for Woodley's hand. And he makes the right fold. Top trips. Woodley's a very smart player, and I think he's picked up on just the sun run that Akil's been on, running like a fire god, and he's pretty much had it every time. Akil has not had to bluff once tonight. I actually can't remember if he has or not. And his VPIP's at like 60. What a night. Jello with a nice hand. Shing really cold called this 125 with ace-9 of hearts. Woodley called with worse hearts. Oh, Clint. You might have picked the wrong opponent to do this to. You can absolutely put king-queen offsuit into your bluffing range for a 4-bet. Clint makes this big, like really big, and he only has 1,400 left. It looks like we can't be sure that these counts are this accurate. And Jack 5-bet rips it in. Clint does look to have about 1,400 left, and he's already in for 650. Was he going for it? At this point, you're trying to like price yourself in. You're dominated by most of the hands that do this. Ace, king, ace queen somehow, kings, queens. You're flipping with jacks. Clint puts it in with quite a bit of frustration on his face, and against one of the snugger, tighter players pretty much in the city. I love you, Jello. No offense. Clint is absolutely dominated. 80-20. Needs to hit a queen big time. They'll probably go twice. And this is a $4.4 thousand pot. We've played some monster pots in this 2-5 game tonight. This pot's like 900 big blinds, Eric. Jack takes down the first one with ace high. I wonder if we can see the board. We're going to need to see a queen for Clint. Hey, all right. Can Jack hit a jack? Can Jello hit a Jello? Oh, Clint. What sweet relief, Jello. Oh, Clint. Got bailed out big time. Jello does not stack Clint. In a pot that big, going twice is the fashionable move. Everybody's awesome. Love y'all. Poker forever. All right, we got about 4 hands left, possibly 3. But Nick's gone. He had a rough night, but I think he broke even at least. And Akil's having one of the bigger 2-5 sessions I've seen in a while. It's possible he's up $4,500. Up 900 big blinds.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, Eric.
What up, big family?
What's up, Eric?
What's up? Yeah, Akil.
Am I saying it wrong?
Akil is a
Akil?
crusher. He's won like every stream he's played here in.
He's crushing. That's for damn sure. His VPIP's at like 60. It's honestly, it's really impressive. He's running very hot, but making good moves.
I will say, he does get a lot of value out of all the hands he's playing
I know.
that I've seen.
There's been some big folds against him, though. He hasn't really shown any bluffs at Showdown. So people are giving him a lot of credit, and it's just one of those, your table image is the best it ever could possibly be.
And with a VPIP like that, it's crazy.
I know. El Padre limps in with 7 deuce, possibly hoping to flop something nice, but he folds it. Sometimes it's not worth $15 from each person. Shin flops a jack. This was a really big pre-flop raise. 7.5x. Sheng turns trips here. Can get called by good aces. Oh, he plays it sneaky and checks it back. Boats up on the river. Nines gets even worse. But Beach is going to bluff into him. King Queen gets there. Oh, wow. And that check back from Shing on the river is really paying off here because Beach overbet bluffs into a full house. Ah-yah. Crazy. Turning nines into a bluff after Shing checks the turn. Some straights get there. You block 8-9. Yep. That's always a rip and always a snap fold. He got those nines in the muck before the camera could change. And sometimes those bluffs don't work out, but you got to admire the bravery, the gall, the audacity, the gusto, the mustard. Any variation of words. Oh, Lord. So I know it's getting kind of late in the night. If this is hand 89, it's our last hand of the night. Hand 88, we got 2 left, which means this is the penultimate hand. And Clint finds a big one. You gotta love Akil's play tonight. He's been calling most 3-bets and 4-bets with marginal hands. And then getting there. Is he gonna do Clint dirty again? Oh, please, God. He's got 40. Oh, gosh. Another fantastic flop for Akil. And Clint's sick. Clint's just sick. Turns trips with the dirty diaper. Woof. Overbets the pot this time. It's a deviation from his usual play. Oh, Clint's in there with a call. Ace King might be good. Don't show me a deuce. Okay. Whoo. Oh, he goes big again in a snap muck. With dirty diaper turning trips. I don't know if Akil's lost a pot. It feels like he hasn't lost a single big pot and running over the table. Like raw. Sun God. I think. I don't know. Here we go. Final hand of the night. Akil's up $4,500. Padre's still up. I think Jack is unstuck. Sheng is about even, I think. Maybe not. But yeah. Our stuck boys are Clint, Beach, and Jim, I think. Are we about to see a flush over flush in the last pot? Ah! Oh, okay. Someone else folded out some spades, but top pair for Clint here. Medium kicker, backdoor spades. What's gonna happen? Woodley with 9% equity would need to hit a 3. Looks like, oh, there's 1 3 and 2 aces left. And he folds, and that's it for us. Peaks Dallas live on a Sunday night. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you all the dealers. Dennis on graphics tonight. Nate for jumping in. And we'll see you on Thursday.